so sein zwei tiefe Wasser, wohl zwischen dir und mir. Das bringt mir große Schmerzen, Herz allerliebster Gesell. Red ich von ganzem Herzen, hab's viel groß ungefähr. Hochzeit wird es wohl enden, Hochglück wird kommen rein. Sich in als Gut verwenden, herzliebstes Elselein.
Hello, hello, and welcome to episode 6 of King Morl.
Hello, Sean. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm fab. Stronger than ever. Ben got to hear me choke on a bit of water during the pre-stream.
Coughing his throat out.
Yeah, it was like the inversion of last pre-stream where I watched Ben bleed onto a piece of tissue.
Oh, yeah, that was very dramatic. What happened there? I think I just I shaved myself very quickly because... you know, it was more efficient, but I ended up just sort of slicing myself.
And I spend a lot of the pre-stream reading the chat, giggling gently and drinking water, which is a recipe for disaster.
Terrible.
But during the pre-stream, yeah, go on.
Choking on water was to drink yet more water, which feels like a fool's errand to me.
Good water after bad. It's an old witch's trick. But it isn't that secret, really, because me and Ben can't communicate during the pre-stream. He has to mute himself, otherwise he'll come out in the music as sort of a secret demonic voice.
Yeah.
And I mute myself because if I talk using the microphone, you'll hear it. So it was just me coughing relentlessly, and Ben... and I can see Ben's face, but not hear. There's a real... I hadn't realised how...
it's like the shadows in the cave.
Yeah, I can see Ben but not hear him, and Ben can hear me but not see me. So I'm coughing, and I can see his reaction to the coughing, but I don't really know what he thinks.
Yeah, and I thought you were coughing, mainly.
Well, you're on the money there. You're very good at extrapolating.
Yes, thank you very much. It means a lot.
Yeah, so if anyone is new to King Morl, this is a long-form playthrough of Crusader Kings II, where the way the game normally runs has kind of been turned on its head to allow for maximum democracy and a little bit of storytelling.
Oh, yeah.
And Ben, what kind of story are we telling?
We're telling the story of a family of bears currently trying to make the Pope one of them. And along the way, we sort of got sidetracked. The armies of Satan visited us for a while. We had an immortal horse that's dead. And most recently, we got cuckolded by the Pope. And then we challenged his successor to a duel because in the eyes of the law of our country, it was like the institution of the Pope that cuckolded us rather than the Pope as an individual.
Yeah, if the president cuckolded you, then the next president can fight the husband. That's the law.
That's the law. That's true.
We could just drop ourselves. Oh, but before we do, let's talk about donation incentives and how.
Oh yes.
How the Chonga operates. So we have two main ones, which is at any time people can drop in £2 on the donation link. Just above the blue bar at the top, bit.ly/morltip. £2 and you can rename any NPC or any kingdom in the world, with the exception of the papacy. That's come up several times. We cannot become the Pope because then we die.
As much as you want.
Yeah. Okay. And £7 to spin the wheel. The wheel contains a bunch of mysterious vents. I'm going to show you the wheel in just a moment. In fact, I'll show you the wheel now. Here is the wheel. Today's wheel possibilities are 20 book Baloo. That doesn't sound like much, but if we give Baloo 20 books, Baloo is our best bishop. There's the bear and our best bishop, Baloo. And if he has 20 more books, his ability to enter the College of Cardinals and thereby have a chance at the papacy is elevated significantly. There is the Holy Otter. There is Lush, Rural Bear. There is Flying Machine, Glitter Clothes.
The wording of that last one was agonised over for about 10 minutes in the pre-stream.
Yes, the wheel, the passing of letters on the wheel is brutal. And if it doesn't fit, it will actually render the letters on top of each other. So Lush, Rural Bear is as small as we could make Beautiful Country Bear, as it could go.
Brevity is the soul of wit.
Soul of wheel. Flying Machine, Glitter Clothes, Dragon Hood, all of these speak for themselves. Free claim, a free claim anywhere on the world. We can decide.
Yeah, one county anywhere.
Bishop Garage Sale. We'll just see if it lands on it. I can't quite even remember what that was. Robin Hood and Bear nickname. That's what's to play for the wheel. Broadly, I was going to say broadly quite positive, but actually I don't know with some of these. I don't know.
I think it's the wheel's looking better than it's done in previous weeks, I'd say. In terms of, it's not like there's a 10% chance that we're going to die of syphilis in the first hour.
I remember at early wheels, we could get syphilis, and then with the next wheel we could trap ourselves in prison. So the early wheel was Dark Souls, and this is more. It's a little bit more Animal Crossing, where we're just working out what animal's going to move into the island. Yeah,
fairly confident at this stage that it's going to be a bear.
Seems very likely, especially with the episode 6 subheading Maximum Bears.
Yeah. So, Sean, and our donation incentives this week, do you want to touch on those? Or?
Yes, so our goals are, if we hit £30, we will forge an anti-cuckoldry monument. And because we thought it would be a lot funnier this way, the higher donation incentives are kept secret until we hit them. I think by now, a lot of our regular viewers will trust us to a degree, to an extent.
Yeah.
And we think these will be a lot funnier if you haven't been able to see them before they occur.
Yes, it's not a free clam, Dwarven Sphere. I'm afraid that if we land on that, we wouldn't get a free clam.
Yes, the clams are a fixed price, and the game engine just doesn't allow tweaking on that front.
No, it's hard-coded.
Yeah, you'll soft lock if you change the clam price. So at the bottom as well, we have a number of promises. These are things that it's like a memory aid, really. And so I want to check in on those. First, I'm going to load them up on my end. So we're supposed to shave Kings of Leon, which is why I've written, check that King of Leon is still alive.
Yeah, he might be dead. It's been a while.
We're supposed to inspect Belarus. I can't remember why.
We were going to rename the Kingdom of Ruthenia into Belarus, and we didn't.
But I think we did. But we'll check on that in a second.
Yeah, sure.
And on the 1st of March with the Duel the Pope, we've already attempted to duel the Pope, and it didn't work out. The Pope said, I don't want to duel you, I'm the Pope. And that
Yeah.
seemed to be enough. It was enough just to do that.
Yeah, and you know what? Fair enough.
Well, exactly. Although I think we don't... so there's Belarus. It's a kingdom spread over 2 land masses.
Oh, okay. So maybe we've done Belarus. Maybe it didn't load properly. The name didn't load properly at the end of the last stream.
Or, as Josie Russell is saying, we may have renamed 2 things Belarus. But I would say that that's not the end of the world. And if we found a second Belarus, great.
Yeah, more for the picking.
Yeah, I think the narrative that everyone believes is the case is that we named something Belarus. Then someone later said, "Did you do Belarus?" Then we went, we couldn't find anything, so we named something else Belarus. And I would say that's fine, especially given that we don't know how to solve it.
yeah.
And it also isn't causing us any issues.
It's low stakes.
Down and left to the first one. No. This is all the same country. The down and left one, this Belarus, it is the same kingdom as this.
Yeah.
It's a kingdom with a gap. Well, it touches on this mountain range.
Yeah, exactly. The Carpathian Mountains.
Perfect. So I'll remove that. I don't think that's an issue. We need to check that Kings of Leon is alive. So I'll go into the Find Characters menu. Search all, just in case who knows where he is. Yeah. And I'll just put Kings of... Yeah, Kings of Leon's around. Unshaved.
He's got gout.
You can die from gout. Okay, we need to give this guy land then. Shall we just give him a place?
I think because this Stadation has been sitting there for a while, so I think we just give him some land. We've got 4 counties. We give him some land.
Yeah.
We shave him, and then we can do what we want.
Locker line is not great. We just give him locker line. I
would say, actually, Ossuary Tribe is probably better because it's got fewer troops. It's got 322 troops.
And is that? But that's not its maximum. Its maximum is higher than locker line.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Oh.
This is the first. Market chat. This is the first instance where I've noticed a CK2 thing above and beyond my advisor, and it feels.
Now.
Oh no, you're right. Actually, locker line's got 852. Okay, unmark it. Don Cannon.
Oh, easy come, easy go, Sean.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. The student becomes the student again.
After a brief mistake.
Yeah. The student, after raising from his desk, re-enrolls. Okay. So Ossuary, yeah, you were right. Ossuary is the one to do.
Also, it's like generally better to keep all of your domain counties together, just in terms of raising troops. It's easier.
Yes. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So he's a courtier, so he should be in the court. Kings of Leon.
There he is. God, he
grant a landed title. Yes, and soon it will be gone.
Have we decided how we're going to shave him?
Yes, we'll look at the shaving options and then we'll throw it to the chat, I think. Okay. So the chiefdom of Ossuary, that's what we've decided.
Great.
Okay, let that actually occur.
Oh, and you're his heir as well. So you're going to get.
Oh, so once he dies, it just comes straight back.
Yeah.
Maybe we could even plot to kill him.
Wow.
Shave and then kill. Can that be somehow included in the upcoming shaving poll? Do we need to become him to shave him, or can we shave him?
You need to be him to shave him.
You need to be him to shave him.
You can't shave on someone's behalf.
You can't shave someone you're not.
No.
Okay.
As the old saying goes.
It's true. I like all sayings like this. They have an essential wisdom. Although no, it's not. There are barbers. I forgot about barbers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
Here we are talking about how you can't shave people you're not. How to be reminded.
The whole industry
of
built on it.
Yeah.
All right. So what we got?
Okay. Okay, a very similar beard. Or a worse beard? No beard.
Okay.
Dangly beard. Oh, mutton chop plus.
I think it's interesting that shaving someone can, in some circumstances, lead them to growing more hair.
Oh,
Like that.
the big shave, yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a shave.
It's more of a glue. Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
Oh, wow. Oh, I like that.
I feel like the symmetry's off. I don't know if it's just the drawing, but the symmetry seems really off. Oh, mutton chop minus.
Oh, hello.
Or mutton chop 0. Hello.
Oh, that's good.
That is my pick. That is my pick, just by the way.
Proper moustache, that is.
It's close to what we've seen before. And now, are we back at the beginning? Yeah, that's us back at the beginning. Well, Peter
he's got a good chin.
Yeah,
Matatat, you're right. He has got a good chin, and I feel like
Mono brings up a really important point, which is how do we do a poll on this? We don't have names; they're just images. So,
yeah.
Okay, let's go through and see what was popular. Mutton chops was popular. I want the moustache to be included. There's only one that's just...
I'd like clean shaven, if possible.
Okay, so clean shaven is one. Mutton chops is one. Moustache is one.
I like the sort of Fu Manchu one. That was good.
Would you say this is a System of a Down vibe? Would you say this is
definitely? That's definitely what's his name?
Serge
Shevo
Tankian.
Dagian. Oh well. Between us, we know 2 members of the band System of a Down. It's one of them. It's one of them. One of System of a Down has gone really right wing, which is sort of.
Oh, I thought they were always like Rage Against the Machine, pop, unclear. Like as long as you vague liberation plus remember the Armenian genocide, which is fine. That's good politics.
Well, they were featured artists on the 2004 album Rock Against Bush, and yet here he is.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just another American idiot. Oh, Big Boy. Could we call this Big Boy?
That is a very big boy.
Oh, Handlebar.
Yeah.
Mutton chops. I don't think that's going to win it. I don't think anyone's been calling for that.
No, I agree.
Mustache, I call for that. That's my choice. Mustache plus or mustache in brackets dangle.
Down, yeah.
Dangle stash. Oh, and then back to the beginning, and we can't have this because that wouldn't achieve the donation.
No.
Mono, just can you cobble the things I've said into a choosable list, please? I know I've not done a great job. Please fix what I've done. How many options are there? See, those are the kind of questions that I can't answer. There we are, perfect.
Okay, what do we think's going to win? I think possibly mutton chops.
Yeah, don't get too attached because I might kill him afterwards.
I mean, he's pretty old and he's pretty ill.
Oh yeah, let's just let gout, blood on gout's hands.
Yeah. Okay. Could go anywhere really. No one going for system. Oh no, some people going for system. Oh,
Chops has got it. Clean shave's surprisingly popular.
Yeah.
I'd say it's quite a vanilla option, but sometimes you want that.
He's got a good chin, Sean.
That is let's bring out the chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty strong. In fact, I'll make sure it's visible. There we are.
It's very hard to frame any of these options in terms of how they'd help the bear become a pope.
Oh, and people would know that it was hot air on our part.
I think that would really be pushing the envelope there.
Yeah.
Mustache.
What is this cleft in the chin? Is it called a cleft?
It is, yeah. I think so.
And that's a mark of handsomeness, is that?
Well, either he is handsome or he's not.
Yeah, okay, I'll go along with that.
I'd say he's handsome. He's got a good...
No, he's handsome, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm just maybe just checking into what job the cleft is doing, if any.
I suppose it's definition, isn't it? It's like, here's the chin. It is unmistakably a chin.
That's what people like. They like a defined face.
Yeah.
They don't want a blurred face. That's probably why people didn't like the botched fresco restoration of Jesus.
Yeah, no, that's it. It was all about the chin.
Yeah. Who's this guy? I'm not praying to a cloud.
Yeah.
How's it coming up? Mutton chops has it, doesn't it? Mutton chops has...
I mean, the poll speaks for itself, I think.
I don't feel the need for a run-off option. I'm happy for the thing that wins just... Oh, no. Clean Shave has it.
Oh, yes, so it does.
I'm happy for... All right, people want a run-off, but it's people are behaving as though this is a convention of the stream, but normally we let something win by one vote.
I suppose
we've done that loads.
Because this is so hotly contested and there are so many options.
It's the lowest stakes vote we've ever done.
He's going to instantly be killed.
He's about to die from gout. We're just deciding what facial hair he should be buried with.
Yeah, we're half an hour into the stream.
Yeah. I think people need some kind of leniency because they've been overvoted.
Yeah. So is it between clean shaven and mutton chops?
Clean shaven, mutton chops, and there was something else. There was a third. We'll find out in a second.
Okay.
Okay, so we will do a recap here. So we got clean shaven, speaks for itself. Mutton chops, let me bring it. Was mutton chops this, or was mutton chops this?
That was mutton chops.
That's mutton chops.
Yeah.
And then Big Boy, I may have already cycled past Big Boy, but I'll cycle this way until it turns up. Big Boy is we increase the beard to its maximum beardedness.
There we go. See, I was originally rooting for clean shave, but now I'm kind of liking the Big Boy. I mean, it's really full.
Do you know what the problem is? Is that I think mutton chops and Big Boy have split the facial hair vote. Yeah. Whereas if you don't want facial hair, you just go to clean shave. There's no variance. So that democratic block consolidates much quicker than the mutton chops Big Boy.
Big Boy is very much the Ross Perot of this stream.
Right.
Yeah, you're right there, Sean.
Yeah, just a bit of vote analysis there. But of course, you can never trust the exit polls. You always have to wait and see.
Yeah, absolutely. I think clean shave, I don't think we're going to...
It can't inch it at this point. We'd need a significant amount of people. We do need AV, but we also need a stream with its own internal tempo and pacing. And I'm willing to sacrifice accuracy for that. Also,
I think if you combined actually the vote shares of mutton chops and Big Boy, it would make exactly... Oh, it's changed now, but I think it was exactly 50% if you combined them. And now it's...
Yeah, so they would win.
Yeah.
If they could just put their differences aside... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Oh, hello. Marry Kings of Leon, someone young enough to have children, and call her Queens of Leon. Well, yeah. If he is fertile, well, I'll do it, yeah, I'll absolutely. Thank you very much for that £2 donation. From Funny Air.
This will mean that we're no longer able to inherit the tribe of Ossory.
Oh, yeah. Tell you what, no one said she had to be fertile.
Oh, Sean.
It's cheeky, though. Oh, Night Screen, he is married, but this girl, she died at 18 years old.
Yeah.
She died, actually...
That's Gaunty Crisps.
Oh, yeah, it's my wife, of course. Gaunty Crisps died in episode 2 or 3.
Yeah, of syphilis.
Yeah, funny, yeah. I can marry him to someone young. Do they have to be fertile? Can I marry him off to a nun or a chaste wife?
I think the actual person who we marry him to is chosen by chat, if I remember. I think that's
fair. Let's look up some...
So I feel like it's in chat's hands if they want to ensure that we get our rightful county back. We just gave this man to shave his beard off. Or if we want to start a new family.
We could marry him off to Lucinetta, who is gay, and that has a big fertility hit.
That's true, but she's got
charismatic negotiator, which sort of goes against that. If you're a good negotiator, you can negotiate with your own fertility.
Where are all the chaste wives now? We couldn't move for them before.
We's clean shaven now, right?
Yeah.
Don't do the F alarm. F alarm is disabled on King Morl. Don't do it. I'm going to check. Look, he's clean shaven. And what's this effing about?
Oh, yes, it's because
I have not shaved yet. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Oh,
I was waiting for the poll to finalise.
Sure.
Thanks. So in terms of picking a wife, there are a huge amount of eligible wives, all of whom will marry Kings of Leon.
There's a chase one.
Oh, can you remember what the chase symbol looks like? Oh,
Well,
it's
if
like
actually-
it's like
Sean, if
someone
you-
doing their Holy Communion.
If you search for chaste at the top, it will filter out. Oh, maybe it doesn't do that.
We're not shaving his head. I don't. You want to shave his head? I thought shave normally refers to a shave refers to facial hair, right? A haircut refers to head. Have I spelled chaste wrong? Is
No,
head
that's
shaving an
right.
option? I will check that. Is head shaving? Yes, sort of.
Is it in the spirit, do you think, of the last poll that he's totally shaved?
Everyone's saying shave everything, so we've shaved everything.
Yeah. Okay, great.
It's just being shouted at me, so I will just do it.
Unrecognisable.
Smooth king. He's not a king. He's a minor courtier. He has gout.
Well, he's a chief now.
Yeah, due to our bloody.
He might possibly be about to marry off with a new family. We might lose this inheritance forever.
How do you spell chaste? Has it got an I in it? Or is it
No,
chaste?
see, chaste like that. I don't know why it's not working. Usually, I don't know.
Okay, we got to manually look for chastity.
Yeah.
He won't be king
it did
one day.
seem-
The moment he dies, it reverts back to the bear. Stop. You just glamorise the only character you can see. Wait till the bear's
Euphemia.
back.
Up there was chaste. Good traits to look for as well. If you're depressed, you are less fertile. If you have a disease, you're often less fertile.
Yeah, that's
Makes
checks out.
sense. Yeah, it follows. You can't fault this game for not having internal logic.
Well,
I mean, the bear is king of Ireland, but apart from that,
what are we looking for? Is it just chastity? Because if we want chastity, well,
chastity,
we have one option
illness,
so far.
Depression, homosexuality.
Well, this whole thing about getting a chaste wife is sort of our thing. Does the chat want a chaste wife, or do you
I
want us to disinherit part of the kingdom to a smooth, named Ossory to smooth country? Yeah, it would be my honour.
I think we should present an option of a chaste wife and a fertile wife.
Yes.
Smooth.
Can't wait to see the smooth war. Thank you very much for that night screen. Yeah, thank you very much for that £2 donation.
Good stuff.
Slick like a dolphin. No, I've just put the adjective as smooth. I want to see the smooth war. It's not the end of the world if we lose one province. It's not. But I don't know. I think you become a good king by not losing any. Only adults. That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Let's just look at people and see if they interest us.
Okay.
Let's go by who likes us the most already. So the
Yeah,
person
yeah.
who likes us the most is this Frankish woman called Markovifa.
Nice. Yeah.
And she is an amateur plotter, fat, gregarious, humble, arbitrary, gluttonous, and patient.
She's
she's
also
got a-
slow.
And that is genetic, right?
Yeah, that's just you're sort of genetically predisposed to not be
Being
that
a bit,
clever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Strong claim on a barony that can be inherited by a successor. Although, when do women considered infertile in this game? When is menopause?
And the menopause is in the 40s, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
I think so. I think it's consistent. I think it varies between characters, but I think it's like at some point in your 40s in the game.
Okay. What
Okay,
is that? There's Marco. Just
Marco
someone write
Fava.
down that name. Because I'm not going
There's
to remember how to spell it.
Lucianetta
Oh.
down there was the lady there that we'd picked out before.
Lucianetta. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And she is homosexual. Let's look at her. She has a claim on a barony. She is a charismatic negotiator, a gay, arbitrary, envious, gregarious, patient, and slothful.
And Italian.
And Italian, gets us a little bit closer to the Pope.
Hey,
Lucinetta.
Nice.
So that's Lucinetta. Let's find the person who... Keep clicking off in the wrong way. Let's find the person who likes us the least. Louisa, a courtier in Sardinia. She's got loads of claims, but they're all down near Sardinia. She's a misguided warrior. She's kind. She's shy. She's just, and she's content. And that's Louisa.
It's a pretty good life.
I think that's a set of choices. As good as any other.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? She seems perfect.
I can but hope that someone caught the name. In fact, I probably find them again. So that's Louisa. Great.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes, and we're deciding the wife that is going to give birth to a new heir that disinherits us from our own land that we only gave to him so he could shave his head.
Yeah, so would strongly encourage to vote for the slow, patient plotter there, because we sort of want this bit of land back, I think.
Ideally, yeah. It's actually quite a lot of troops that we'd be giving away.
It significantly hamper our process of making the Pope into a bear. No, do listen to Ben, Funny Air. Don't listen to Funny Air.
Lose the land. Can't let lose the land gain traction as a chant.
It is catchy though.
It's the double L. People buy into that in a big way.
And it's 3 single syllable words as well. It's like duh duh duh.
Duh duh duh. Lose the land. We're doing the marketing for this chant.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Andy.
Hey, Andy. Voted for the slow patient plotter. Great.
Yeah, great.
A great vote. We've shaved Kings of Leon. We can lose that promise. Oh, check he's alive. That is...
he is alive.
I think by shaving him, we have sort of achieved that.
Yeah.
Definitely was alive when I shaved his head. Though I do not know what the gout has done since.
Gout's on your feet, isn't it?
Yes, I think it is caused by your blood on your feet being wrong. I'm sure someone could elaborate further.
No, it's all right. I understand.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Got the wrong blood.
Oh, yes, I'm supposed to rename the wife. But first we have to get married. And choose the wife. Okay, great. So we...
Excellent. Good stuff, chat. Thank you. You were always my favourite, chat.
She's... We lose a lot of prestige, but that's
it's not our
guy.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure not to unpause. Don't unpause until you're back into Funny Air.
Okay, and then we hope that the marriage takes while we're back in our own body.
It should take. So I've made the mistake of
So
unpausing.
if I ever unpause as another character, how badly does that go? How big is the risk?
The AI would just do some very silly things in your game very quickly. Like it would, it might hand out land. It might marry some people off. You just don't want to do it.
So it's not that it breaks; it's that the AI will just make loads of quick decisions.
Yeah, basically, it might declare war on someone. It's just silly.
Yeah,
it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. Okay, so now we're going to become
no
Queens of Leon.
No, you don't tag. You can't tag into her. She's unlanded.
So we can't rename her.
But you can through a decision in the. You remember if you right click on them.
Yes. There
you go.
I forgot that we discovered this.
We very nearly ended the game, Sean. Just then.
Great.
We're living on a knife's edge, everyone.
But it's not like it's not a knife's edge caused by the situation. It's just a knife's edge caused by me being the person who controls the UI.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we can go back to the big picture, we're waiting for March, so we can duel the Pope again. In the meantime, we are trying to just beat the hell out of every other place in of the island of Ireland and turn it into pissing myself.
Yes.
Oh, hello.
We're almost there.
Oh, Jambud, thank you very much for that £7 tip. We are going in for our first spin.
Oh, nice.
Brace yourselves, everyone. The wheel is unwieldy. And so, we spin.
And pray.
Dragonhood.
Dragonhood. Okay, this is a good one.
Okay.
Sean, this is event space.
Event space.
Capital HF.
Capital HF.
Dot 24231.
24231.
Here we go.
The Dragon King. Tales of King Funnyair's cruelty have spread far and wide across the lands of Pissing Myself, reaching greater and greater height at each new year. The monstrous tyrant of Thormund has burned scores of innocent people to satisfy his whims. Believing himself to be more than mere mortal, Funnyair proudly flaunts his disregard for human life, convinced to be far beyond the reach of his petty subjects. The ancient fire of the great worm flows beneath my veins. Great. Great spin.
So what this does, Sean, if it doesn't say on the thing...
Become known as the founder of a bloodline giving the following effects. Arrest chance. Oh, I'm better at arresting people. My vassals hate me and I can burn people alive.
Yeah, so if you've got any prisoners right now, I'll show you what you can do.
Okay. Who is in prison?
Have you got any prisoners?
No one.
You haven't got any prisoners. Okay, if you imprison someone, you can breathe fire on them.
Oh, perfect. And that's just a new way of killing prisoners by using fire breath.
Yeah, you can specifically kill them as well.
Okay, so we're Funnyair, the Grand Patriarch, Priest-Hater, Dragon of Pissing Myself.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, thank you very much for that £2 tip, Lise. Can we rename an NPC Peter Paintings? Yes, we can. Let's find someone who is close to Peter Planets then.
Oh, or a child.
Oh yeah, even better. Maybe Peter Planets has a son. Peter Paintings.
Where is he?
Where's Peter Planets? Hang on.
He's not dead. Didn't he have land?
I thought so. Yeah, I was in Pete and Lisa's stream earlier today. Shout out Pete and/or Lise.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Rename Leeds as Sheffield. That's great. That's really good. Never I had a tip come through that I wish I had made before. Peter Planets, Courtier and Ormond. Yeah.
He's not in your court anymore. He's gone.
Where's Ormond?
He left.
Oh, he's just part of this guy's court. I think he was always connected to this bit of land, though, wasn't he? So maybe something came in. Well, he's just around, but we're very unlikely to see him because he's not part of our court.
One option, was it Lise who made that donation?
Yes.
Yeah, Lise. One option is we could, we do have lots of unnamed bear children. You could, if you wanted.
Yeah, Lise, I will pass that on to you. Would you? He won't come back. Yeah, I looked. He won't come back. Would you like a bear to be? Oh, Josie Russell, please rename Ireland it is. Well, part of Ireland isn't Pissing Myself to be air. Josie, I can do that, but we're going to conquer all of Ireland soon. So if I named, I'd have to name a county, and then that might feel weird calling Ire but bear ear. Beer to a county because it's supposed to. I'm people are presenting puzzles that I'm throwing back to them.
Yeah.
Bear child. Yeah, I'll choose the youngest then. Who have we not named? We don't actually have an unnamed bear child.
No, we didn't name Fluffy or Ursus, our two eldest.
Yes, they're not as actively bear-like, but I think we could do it. So Peter Planets is Ursus, the heir. Peter Paintings. Perfect. It's a culturally bear child.
So Ursus is stressed and depressed. With a what looks
not
like
long
a hair
for
lip.
this world.
No,
a lisp, a stutter.
A stutter, yeah. He's going to be of age next year, though.
Yeah, and he's my heir, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh boy, not a good prospect. Oh, and I got another one through. I'm just trying to deal with these. Spruce Beetle rename Reading Cowboy Dreading. Okay, that is a reference to last Wednesday's meme stream and to the upcoming Wednesday Cowboy stream. So, rename Leeds as Sheffield. Yes, I cannot wait to do this one.
There it is.
Who's the guy? Elfwine.
Elfin.
Great name.
Elfin.
Oh, Elfin, that's even better. He's an elf.
Where do most Irish comedians come from? That could be funny, but a lot of comics come from Belfast. There's quite a good comedy scene in Belfast, I think, Josie.
Belfast or Dublin is where people are going to cut their teeth, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What is the adjective of Sheffield? I know that people are like historically called.
What are they called?
Well, there's like it's an old like mid 20th century thing, but they are called deedars sometimes, in the same way that people from Wolverhampton are called yam yams. It's like playing off the accents a little bit.
Deedars.
Chefs is suggested.
Chefs. That's good. Yeah.
Sheffielders. Yeah. These feel like it's not an adjective. It's a mass noun. Knives. Yeah, then fork and knife. Fork and knife?
I'm Googling adjective for Sheffields. No, nothing. No, there exists a linguistic gap in the English language.
Let's fill the gap.
We've filled that gap with fork and knife.
Do people want fork and knife? Just waiting for some kind of confirmation. I need to double lock major decisions with the chat. Well, it's just you and me at the moment, Jambird, for fork and knife.
I'm here as well. I'm here for that.
Okay, we got all the hosts. Blades. We're more owls over here, I'm afraid, so we're not going to name it Blades.
Sheffield.
F and K. Fork and knife. I'm pushing it through.
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah, I don't think you're going to reach any opposition.
No. There's no consensus, but nor is there opposition. Blade and owls, not having it. Fork and owl. Sounds like a pub. What's next? Thank you very much. Please rename Ireland. Oh, of course, we're on this. I could rename Dublin, Bear. It will be Meath. Oh, no, here, Dublin. How do you feel about just me picking Dublin?
I feel like it's the capital of Ayr. I feel it's in the spirit of it.
Yeah, I just want to... Oh, yeah! I forgot we got some Blades in the chat. Yeah, unsub away. Can't wait. Great. Okay, so... I'm going to play as this guy. 262, 285.
Oh, no, careful, Sean.
Yeah?
I think that was the wrong number, I think.
Oh yeah, that could send me anywhere and then I'd be dead.
Yeah. Yes. I've done that many times in the past.
Do you think I should save more often?
I don't know. let's worry about that when it happens, I think.
Is this guy a pagan? Oh, bloody hell. Okay, so it's this bière.
What's the adjective for that? Beery?
Beery. I was thinking beerhead, yeah.
I like beer.
Beer-headed.
Or beerite.
Yeah, beerite. Beerite. Yeah, Smimogen's got it. I think it's beerite.
Yeah.
Can people write down phonetically how I should be saying this?
Night Screen said in chat that it's pronounced era.
Era? Biera. Biera.
Biera.
Bierite. Yeah, that sounds
That works.
sayable.
I like that. Yeah.
Biera. Okay.
Very soft Era.
I'm not capable of soft word endings, I'm afraid.
No.
It's how I was raised. Rename Reading Cowboy Dreading. Okay. Reading. And we know that Reading exists on this map. Jeez.
Reading, I think, is in Oxfordshire. Where is Reading?
I wish people would start having epidemics so I could see the bloody country names. Look how bloody smogged this place is. Gotta click on everything. Shrewsbury, Chester. Isn't Reading around here somewhere? Hereford.
It's
Worcester.
near. It's to the west of Slough. I feel like it's west.
Yeah, maybe it's in this Oxford.
Yeah, I think it's in
Berkshire,
Oxford.
south of Oxford.
I think
Reading?
it's there.
But it's not on the map, right? It's just one of. It's going to be in one of these.
It might be a barony, and like an individual barony within Oxford. Like if you
Okay,
go
well, let's look. Yeah, Abington, Oxford, Buckingham, Reading. Yeah, okay.
Reading. Yeah. So you just rename the whole county, I guess.
So we rename all of Oxford to what was it? Cowboy Dreading. Okay. 262 9989. Okay, and then Oxford is going to become Cowboy Dreading. And I think adjective Cowboy Dreadful.
Oh, that's good. Like a penny dreadful.
Yeah. Well, no, it's bad, but it's just cowboy style.
Okay.
It's hard to see with these.
What way? Can you give an
guys
example
standing
of
in the
something
way.
that's bad cowboy style?
Well, first I'll just sort of give you an example of something that's bad normally. So let's say, Mama's come and she's made me some dinner, but it's a bit spoiled. It's a bit rotten.
Okay.
And I'd say, oh, it's dreadful. I've said, oh, what a dreadful experience. And then just to compare with that, for Cowboy Dreadful, Mama's come and I'm wearing Spurs and she's made me a big Desperate Dan pie, but inside it's spoilt. That's Cowboy Dreadful.
Oh, no.
So it's got the same as...
And you spent the whole morning shaving with a blowtorch. And you
Yeah,
just wanted
exactly.
to sit down and eat your cow pie.
Yeah, and when she rang the big bell to let me know dinner's ready, I pulled it along a saloon bar using a lasso.
Yeah.
So
and some spills on your giant waistcoat that you wore on your
and then
shirt.
some people who were playing like craps in the corner, they all stopped and looked over, and then there was like a tumbleweed that went by, and I had to draw from the hip and shoot down 2 varmints.
It's really quite violent. It's Cowboy Dreadfuls.
I mean, yeah.
I don't think I want to go to
Cowboy
Reading.
life. I never have. Have I ever been to Reading? No, not intentionally.
Not intentionally.
F's it in the chat if you've been to Reading.
But you've been to Reading unintentionally.
I think so. But it was so unintentional, I wasn't... Reading is actually quite near Oxford, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think I have, yeah.
Okay.
Can I see more of the map for renaming options, especially Central Europe? Yeah, so Central Europe starts around Austria, and Austria is right here. So this is Central Europe. So this will be Austria, Hungary.
It's Bavaria there. Yeah, that's Hungary.
Yeah, and this is Bavaria on the left. This is Serbia, Bulgaria. This means this is going to be Istanbul, Byzantine Empire.
Yeah.
Ukraine, Poland.
That's modern day Ukraine, Belarus.
Yeah, Belarus. This is Ukraine. This is Poland. Then this would be the Baltics.
State, yeah. Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then this is just Russia. This is just going in here. This is all Russia.
Yep.
Greece, easy to spot. There's your Italy. There's your big old France here. Belgium,
blue country.
Netherlands, blue country. Sorry. Spain is actually quite Islamic at the moment, so we can't actually do much with that. But then this is this Islamic? Yes. So Spain essentially we can't rename.
The Kingdom of Aquitaine is quite big. The Byzantine Empire is the Roman Empire. That's just what the Greek name for it was. So that's still there. It's hanging out. We can rename that. Their capital, for some reason, is in the Ukraine right now, not in Constantinople. Which is interesting.
Oh yeah, Georgia. Yeah, if people really do want to move into some of the Muslim-owned countries or places we can't yet, then we could always schedule DLC purchases for future episodes. But so far, there's just been no great need. And then we got the Scandinavian countries. So we got Norway, Sweden, Finland, and then it looks like Russia kind of starts here in Finland.
Yeah, that's about right.
Because Helsinki's down here, right? So
yeah, I mean the borders of Novgorod there are basically the borders of modern-day Russia.
Mm-hmm. And and then Iceland is the one place we haven't touched at, which is just called Ireland at the moment.
Yeah, which is not inaccurate.
It's correct.
Yeah. Can't fault it.
And then that's it really for the world. There's I completely not really paid attention to over here at all.
Yeah, we've got Tibet, we've got India. Again, we can't play as these countries right now because of DLC, but they're there. They're doing well.
Dan, who is not in chat, who maybe can still hear me though, so thank you very much for your £2 tip. Can I rename any entity of my choice to and in honour of Christine Landlord? Well, where would I name Christine Landlord? After the real problem with Christine Landlord becoming a character is, very foolishly, that is the name of my real landlord. Can I rename Novgorod to Belarus? Yeah, I will. Thank you very much, Mono, the Dan who is in the chat.
An increasing number of Eastern European Belaruses.
Yes, I think there seems to be a trend of Belaruses. Please be in mind that we are coming up to an hour in. I haven't unpaused the game, so I will have to do that soon.
Oh God!
So,
Christine Landlord. I mean, who is the ultimate landlord in
London?
In I was going to say in medieval Europe.
Who's
London?
landlord?
But London is not great for landlords.
Thank you very much, Nightscreen. Kildare will be named Kildare. Don't you worry about it. We'll just go through these in order. The ultimate landlord. What? You mean are the Romans around? Mono, can I please rename East Francia to Belarus? Oh my God. Okay.
There's going to be a point. There's going to be a point at which everything being called Belarus will become literally untenable because we won't know what's going on.
We'll have to do it we'll have to talk about it in terms of the colour. So, can the light blue Belarus be named this? Where were you going with the landlord of Europe? I'm keeping a list.
An open-ended question. I'd say it's a
Does
toss-up
London
between
exist?
Middlesex.
There's no London. Yeah. Right. Westminster.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know.
I mean, I feel like in terms of how would you describe a landlord? Someone who owns a lot of land, I suppose. He's the lord of the land.
I would also say that Christine Landlord was a central. Thanks for popping in, Nightscreen. We'll see you next time. Rename another country Belarus. Okay, thank you very much for that £2 tip. We will do that. I'm getting backed up, and then we can hit our £30.
Ava, I'd love a cup of tea. I'm on the Jubilee line, so if you can, are you Sheffield based? Just I think it's a train to King's Cross.
Yeah, if you get to King's Cross or Pancras, you can come out from there. That's no problem.
Yeah, it's easy. You get 63 bus outside of King's Cross, takes you straight to my house.
Yeah, or you can even just send it by DHL as well, if you package it correctly. You need to print off a scannable item, though.
Yeah. If possible, I prefer Parcel Force.
Just as long as it's not Hermes, we should be okay.
Yeah, basically.
An important part of Christine Landlord's character is she was a central antagonist because she was always trying to get me to pay the rent.
Yes.
So who is my central antagonist here? It could be the pagans. I think long term, the pagans are going to get me.
I think long term it might be powerful Christian kingdoms.
Oh, is there a Holy Roman Empire yet? No. Looks like no.
No. It didn't exist at this point. It was just the east bit of Francia. It became,
but it might become that in 100 years or so.
I'd say it's unlikely because they're not doing particularly well. But who knows?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it could very well be. I don't know. I mean, the Kingdom of Aquitaine is doing very well.
Yeah, let's just call it Christian Landlord then.
Yeah.
Because if I ever manage to get through... Because at the moment, conquering the UK seems plausible because Shitting Wood is driving a wedge between there being a massive Kingdom of England. And if there's a massive Kingdom of England, I can't really do much against it because it's too strong.
Yeah.
So Shitting Wood means that really the ultimate rival at the moment is Aquitaine.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's smart.
Is it really smart to think that long and hard about what country I'm going to call Christian Landlord?
So, are we renaming the whole kingdom?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. That's not the King of Aquitaine.
Really, really glad that you're keeping an eye on me.
That's just some guy.
And I was going to be him for a bit.
You were.
One of my privileges.
I should have let that fold out, really. Yeah, we've hit the first target before unpausing. That is an achievement. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Sometimes the way these streams are formatted is they always just assume a certain amount of like engagement at different times, so they're like crippled by their own success.
Yeah. What's the Christinal land ownership. Yes, I love that. Christinal land ownership.
Okay, now we're bare again. Let me quickly look through these others.
That really tickles me.
Okay, Monotip £2 saying, please rename Novgorod to Belarus. Can do, will do. Novgorod, that was...
North, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, right by the other Belarus.
Yes, it's going to be... I mean, you know, the other country we named Belarus has been unspecified, so we should just make it somewhere really geographically distant. Somewhere it's not going to bother us.
Yeah.
Play as... In fact, chat, if you want to decide what the other country to be Belarus is, be my guest, because it's been thrown open to the winds.
It has to be either pagan or Christian, just because of the DLC we have. But other than that, go hog wild.
And it can't be the Papal States as well.
Yeah, basically.
When we went for the adjective, did we go for Belarusian or Belarusian?
I think we went for Belarusian.
Wales. Wales isn't a distinct place at the moment, just by the by.
Josie, I would love to rename the Belaruses to differentiate themselves from each other, but that does not seem to be what the people making donations.
Yeah, Josie, that would make sense. It would be great. It's not what's happening. Snimogen, thank you very much for that donation. We will get to it. I'm trying to just move through things quickly and logically. So one Belarus is done. Now we're going to rename East. Oh no, then Kildare becomes Kildare. Although we can do that when we get back, because
that's just a county we own.
Yes, so that's part of our domain. So we'll do that at the very end. Don't let me forget. East Francia will now become Belarus. That's really annoying, by the by, because that's quite a large country that we're going to...
We've got three of the largest countries in Europe all called the same name.
Really, really horrible what you've done.
It's not good.
Okay, East Francia. So this is quite a big hitter as well, I would say. Okay, play 2611-417. Okay, and they're all identically named. Belarus. And it's Belarusian. Yes, we also, people are asking how many countries are called Belarus. Well, actually, we don't know because there's this mythological other country we may have named Belarus that we're not really on top of.
We have lost track of the number of countries called Belarus.
And we lost track before 5.
And we lost track having not unpaused the game.
Okay, so people are saying that Wales should be Belarus. Now, as I say, there isn't really Wales. A Kingdom of Wales could appear, but does not exist yet. I could name it a promise, so that when Wales emerges, but and then name just Powys or something, Belarus for now, with a promise to the south country of Wales. Even then, that's quite divided. So you've got Difford and Gower and I'm not going to try.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a Wales is about. Look how ununified it is. So a country of Wales is not.
To be honest, it's probably going to be eaten up by either England, Shittingwood, or us.
Don't worry, Jamba has relented and given us an easy way in.
Gower, please. Okay.
214 924. Wow,
okay.
I've been swamped here. So this is Belarus.
Sean, you're renaming the whole kingdom.
And I do not want to do that. Yes, very good.
No. Yes,
I'm
just
constantly glad you're here.
Yes. Disaster lurks around the corner.
Yes, and I am really always willing to press that button. Belarusian. Grand.
Okay. Now just Kildare, right? I think.
Let me check. Oh no, and Smimogen, thank you for that £2 donation. Please rename Barcelona Francelona in honour of the 1992 Summer Olympics, during which I went to France on holiday. If it is not, yes, Barcelona is currently not Islamic, so I can rename it.
There we go. Yeah, I think you can just play her.
Yeah, so in terms of like motivation for the Crusades, we have more than you normally do during the normal playthrough because we don't have the Swords of Islam DLC. We cannot play as Muslim leaders, which means we cannot rename places. So we really want the Crusades to work, so we can continue renaming the whole world Belarus.
Yeah. This is going to make the game unmanageable.
Oh no, France alone. No, I've just muscle memory. So this is.
I didn't even question that you were naming the fifth thing, Belarus.
Barcelona. I have to say probably what Barcelonan is adjective of Barcelona. Barcelonian.
Barcelonian. You know, 2 of my housemates are from Barcelona, but they're not here today.
Oh.
I've asked them.
I'll put. Is it Francelonan or Francelonian?
Barcelonan.
Barcelonan. Francelonian.
It's not Barcelonan.
Well, it's going to be Barcelonian then.
Yeah.
Hang on. When you said 2 of my friends, what did you say?
Oh God, I don't remember.
Because it would have slipped off your tongue, and that would have been.
Yeah, I would have just said it.
You would have said the real. Yeah. Tap into it.
Oh no. No. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can't do it.
Yeah, we got to do it naturally. We'll go into a scene. Hey Ben, how are you?
Hi Sean, I'm really good. How are you?
Yeah. Oh, I heard you found somewhere new to live.
I did, yes. It's a different part of London to where I'm currently living with 2 of my friends.
Right. Oh, well, yeah. You going to be living with the same people?
No, I'm living with different people, not with my current housemates. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd love to hear more about your current housemates, actually.
Great. Well, it's a man and a woman. They're about 6 foot tall. She's a bit smaller. She's about 5.
Never heard someone just lead straight away with height in a conversation like this. Yeah, sorry, go on.
I don't know. They've got a large fridge. That's about it, really. That's all
Did they have any shared characteristics beyond height?
Shared characteristics beyond height?
I'm just talking naturally like a friend.
Someone hasn't got height in common with each other. I mean, they're both sort of. I tell you what, they both like Spanish food, like specifically from the east of Spain.
All right, why is that?
Because they're from Barcelona.
Oh no, that's almost certainly what you said the first time.
Oh no!
We're no closer to anything.
Oh, and Ava said that.
Yeah,
they were
it was known, but we were in the scene, so you know.
Yeah, and once you're in the scene,
character, yeah,
once
in
you're
character, I didn't know about the chat.
You can't leave character.
I could be called it Francelon X. How about Francelon X?
Yeah, I like that. It's good.
Oh, Francelones. Yeah, Francelones. Oh, +1 for Barcelona X.
I like
Okay.
Barcelona X.
Francelon X. Okay, so we actually got the right answer, but people had started enjoying the wrong answer. This is very indicative of the stream.
Yes.
Did I get another donation? Ed Fiasco, please rename a UK county Birmingham. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's got to be Warwick then.
Yeah.
Wow, people are going big on the renaming. We might even get to the point where, you know, just in the British Isles, there are more places not with their original names than with.
I think it'd be fun to look back at the end of this game, should we ever make the Polar Bear, which we almost certainly won't, and just look at every single county renamed to what to an outsider would be completely incomprehensible gibberish, but to us is a wonderful story between friends.
It's the adjective for Birmingham, bear-rummy.
Oh, I think you know it is true.
It has to be. It has to
I
be.
think there's nothing. It can be nothing else.
Okay, Leicester to Nottingham. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, why not? What's it? Rename Roscommon's Granny's Gaff. Thank you very much, Mankby. It's nice to get one in honour of my...
Sean, we're going to hit the second donation incentive, having not done pause the game.
Yeah, I'm going as fast as I can. I think I always get slowed down by what the adjectives are. If people can include their adjectives in the donation, it would speed up this by so much. Okay, Leicester. Oh my god, the King of Leicester. What's wrong with him? Oh, he's left-handed. And greedy. But he looks evil.
Evil eyes, yeah.
Yeah, but they're not covered by a trait. He's just left-handed. Well, why do you look like that? Oh, he's left-handed.
Oh, Sean, wait. Sean, no, stop.
Yeah, I've stopped.
He's a pagan theocracy. If you tag into him, you'll lose the game.
Oh.
You need to go into his liege. Oh. He's a druid.
Okay, so
he had a little white ribbon around the outside of his circle.
I'm going to save the game.
Yeah.
No, I'll save. I'll save when I'm the bear again because I don't want to. I'm scared of saving as not the bear.
That was genuinely a close call. If we had jumped into that guy, the last hour of gameplay would have been completely lost.
Yes, that is. I am astounded. This is all going. That we have reached episode 6. Leeds is Sheffield Streebling. You can see it just on the patch of red here. 261. Let me just be absolutely sure then. 2612504, and we can play as Queen Grimmer of Shittingwood.
Yes, because Pagan and Brown.
Yeah.
Sides. We can't play as white. We can't play as red. We can't play as green.
Okay, so now it's still a theocracy, but it's the theocracy of Nottingham.
Yeah.
Do we have an adjective for Nottingham? Have we done the event? I think the event has. You mean dragon? We're a dragon. Yeah, we're a dragon.
Yeah.
Naughty. Yeah, good. Very good. Naughty.
Yeah, it's good.
Rename Roscommon Granny's Gaff. Yeah, I can do both of those, and we're about being a bear as well. Everything else is done. We're nearly done. We're nearly ready to be. We can actually play the game. Is this me?
Can we not risk it?
No, because they're all things I've done before, so I can't die from.
Okay.
261. Like you can just press up to scroll through past commands. So since none of them killed me before, give me the number. Come on.
If you press the grave key again, oh there we go, it's fine. 2519.
Oh boy, who's done this? Leave Hull unchanged in perpetuity. Yeah, I'll put that in promises.
Yep, great.
Thank you very much for that, Bread Santa.
Just a little bit of green belt around Hull in the stream.
Yeah, Hull is double locked.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have Kildare is Killbear. Was that right? Was
yes.
that
And Roscommon, I think?
Screen. Yeah, Granny's gaff.
Where is Roscommon?
Roscommon?
I think Scotland.
No, Roscommon. So Roscommon's where my nan's from. So this is why people brought it up, because I mentioned it's my nan's birthday. But Roscommon is a county. She lives in a little village in Roscommon. But
I'm just going to look
this is Connacht, and then County Mayo would be around here. So Roscommon's either Hymenay or it's Westmeath. Yeah, if you could look it up, it's somewhere around here. But the county lines are very different to the modern county lines.
It looks to me like it's going to be in the one to the west that you're in now, whatever that one is.
Westmeath?
No, the one to the west of that. What's it called?
Hymenay.
It looks like that.
And Shoot Up Hill's already done, so it has to be Hymenay anyway.
Yeah.
Granny's Gaff. Granny's Gaff, and just to shorten that, we'll just call it Gaffy.
In her honour.
In her honour. And then Kildare is Kilbear.
Yes.
Easy peasy. Kilbear, and then Killed Bear. Bear in brackets killed.
Nice. Oh god. Sean, we can unpause the game. No, save the game. Save the game. Save the game.
Yes, we're going to save the game because, yeah, well, you should all know why. King Morl, Ep 6 midstream back.
Oh god.
Okay, I'm going to unpause the game now.
Right,
should we start a war, do you reckon?
Yeah, why not?
Because unless we get to March as well, we're never going to duel the Pope.
We do need to build an anti-cuckoldry monument.
Yes. Okay, so we've got to £30. Yeah, anti-cuckoldry monument. Let's do that now.
Yeah. So you go to your capital for that.
And that's this.
Yep.
Thomond.
You see the little snake and arrow. It's not snake and arrow. Snake and staff thing. Yeah. Construct a great work.
Oh, that's hospital. What?
Yeah, you're to the left of hospital.
What?
To the left of hospital. There.
Yeah. I understand now.
Yeah. So an anti-cuckoldry monument.
Yeah, is that on the default list?
On some mods, probably. So I think this is probably going to be funded by a temporary injection from your supportive friends. You put out a little Kickstarter, or the medieval equivalent, just to get some seed money going for this anti-cuckoldry.
I've put up a GoFundMe, Who Hates Cuckoldry, and it's piled in. They hate cuckoldry.
Yeah.
In 910 AD, they couldn't stand cuckoldry. Not like now when we love it.
No, and it's an accepted part of normal everyday life.
It's just as normal as a handshake.
Even more normal. People greet each other by cuckolding each other.
Yeah, and then if they're a really close friend, a handshake.
Yeah.
Please rename Mono. We'll do the monument, and then we'll do Mono's absolutely awful donation, who we are very grateful for.
I just saw it. Yeah, so I suppose it's also deciding on how we want this, what we want this anti-cuckoldry monument to look like. So our wife has been, we have been cuckolded by the very Pope, who we now seek to, well,
the very Pope.
I was going to say the very Pope who we now seek to kill, but he already died. Yeah. So we have been cuckolded
not
by
just
the very
Pope, the very Pope.
Yes, we were cuckolded by the very Pope, and now we must decide how to shame his actions in architectural form. So what kind of monument do we want to build?
Ah, I see. So one of these is going to be dedicated to anti-cuckoldry, and it could be an anti-cuckoldry cathedral, an anti-cuckoldry statue, an anti-cuckoldry grand fortress, an anti-cuckoldry great wall, an anti-cuckoldry great harbour, an anti-cuckoldry great lighthouse, an anti-cuckoldry royal palace, an anti-cuckoldry magnificent garden, an anti-cuckoldry grand university, an anti-cuckoldry great library, or an anti-cuckoldry grand mausoleum.
An anti-cuckoldry university.
Wouldn't allow that these days, eh? With the campus free speech.
Oh yeah. No platform cuckoldry.
Tom Shen makes a good point. A lighthouse would make a lot of sense in kind with the anti-cuckoldry vigilance.
Keeping watch in the lighthouse of cuckoldry.
Watching out to sea.
A high vantage point from which to observe and prevent cuckoldry.
Hope there's no cuckolds coming in by boat.
Alternatively, a mausoleum to honour the people who have been cuckolded.
In terms of cuckoldry nomenclature, the cuckold is the person whose wife has slept with another man. But yes. What is the name for the man who sleeps with the wife that creates the cuckold? Is there any word for this? The cucky?
It could be.
I'm not doubting it. It just struck me. It sent a lightning bolt through me.
I'm a cuckold. He is the cucky. But then, is there a word for the other person now, the woman or the man, whoever? But the wife in this situation. Well,
given that in your traditional cuckoldry scenario is it's heteronormative, and it's centered around the male experience. And given that there's only one wife, so there's no need to make any differentiating claims or terms.
I suppose, yeah.
But I don't see
No, carry on.
Well, I was going to say, is it still cuckoldry if it's gender reverse, or is it cuckoldry if everyone's the same gender? Is that still cuckoldry, or is cuckoldry a strictly heterosexual experience?
I think cuckoldry exists as part of the Kinsey scale. I don't think that it is hetero-exclusive.
I want to extend cuckoldry to everyone in the whole of every letter of the LGBTQ plus.
Yeah.
How many pluses? Just two. Maybe one. Well, and then a question mark.
Yes. People are saying the monument should be the least phallic one.
Yes, so what is the least phallic? So lighthouse, definitely most phallic.
Extremely phallic, but also the most practical.
A wall is phallic in its own way as well. Probably a magnificent garden is the least phallic.
Yeah, that's true.
Or a fortress. A fortress doesn't jut out, it keeps in. It is the ultimate cup.
A university is not phallic.
A university is not phallic.
It depends on the university, though.
Some universities are phallic, yeah.
Some universities are, yeah.
A lot of them have really big towers. I'm going to say garden or fortress. Yeah, Mono, can we just have a poll for this? Just pick out some good candidates. Lighthouse, garden, university. Mausoleum could be a good one. Yeah. Just to keep the bodies of cucks inside.
Yeah.
And of course under statue, of a humanoid.
Yes. I think that's a good rounded one.
And then we will basically inject the amount of cash needed just to build this, so it doesn't really affect our coffers. We're not giving ourselves a double benefit.
No, this is from your cuckold supportive friends.
Oh God! And so we're just doing this via the normal game method. So it's going to take funny as going to be dead before this is built. it takes a lot of a lifetime.
Yeah.
A limited selection, yeah. I'm going to say the selection should be statue, fortress, walls, lighthouse, garden, university, mausoleum.
Yeah, I agree.
Mausoleum, university, garden, lighthouse, walls, fortress, statue.
It's a good round number. So the statue will only take 8 years, but will it be as good a monument to anti-cuckoldry as, for example, a university that takes 20? Yeah. That's for you to decide in chat. Okay, yeah, here we go.
In the meantime, while this poll is ongoing, I'm going to honour a couple of donations. Please rename Thormund to Belarus. Thank you for that absolutely awful donation that I hate.
Oh, it's not good.
People have really found a way to bother me.
Yeah.
Then we have reception music. Thank you very much for that £2 donation. Rename anyone Barry Cuckle. Who could be Barry Cuckle? Well, who has been the Pope? No, this Pope didn't cook me.
No, but the position of the position of the Pope cucked you.
Yeah, so I think if anyone has cooked me, it's the Pope.
I think it should be him.
Yeah. And then we get to beat up Barry Cuckle.
Yeah, come March. There we go. Barry Cuckle the First.
Has that worked?
Click on him.
Might not have taken. Or maybe I'll unpause.
You know why?
Why?
Because popes don't take their real name to be their regnal name.
Yes, so they are called Barry Cuckle, but invisibly. So I'll find someone else.
Yeah.
Oh, Smimogen, thank you very much for that £7 donation. Yeah, we will spin the wheel, and that will get us to. Have we unpaused? Have I unpaused yet?
I don't think we have.
I don't think we have paused. Cuckle vision. That's really, really bad. Yeah, then we'll do secret. Oh no! I forgot how much admin the secret event involves.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is a bottle episode. This is.
We're not going to pause.
This is the Breaking Bad fly episode of King Morl.
Okay, I will say, chat. In a few minutes, we will reveal what the secret event was, and it may involve not being able to unpause the game for about 20 minutes and a half now.
For a long time. Okay, so we're going to build this lighthouse, anti-cuckoldry lighthouse. So let's look up the price, and then we will just get building. But don't expect it to be built this playthrough, because not only does it take 24 years, but we're also not going to pause the game. Okay, 881 plus 1, and there's a thing for getting more gold, right?
Just cash and then the number you want after space.
881.1.
There you go. Nice.
Okay, and that's enough to buy a lighthouse.
Yeah, and we'll be able to rename that and customize that when it's built, basically.
Yeah, when it's built though. So roll on King Morl episode 9 or something. So
yeah.
That's underway in Belarus.
Should we spin the wheel first?
Yes, we'll spin the wheel. Is there anything? No, we also need to do Barry Cuckle.
No, we did Barry Cuckle. We need to do.
No, we didn't, because it was the Pope, and it didn't really take in a way.
Oh yes, sorry, you're right. Yeah.
So let's just go into my council. Chancellor. Chelbo. Chelbo's now Barry Cuckle of Brougham.
Great.
Yeah.
Or it could be your second. You could do your second daughter as well.
Oh, do I want to call my second daughter? Do I want to call my second daughter Barry Cuckle? No, I'd rather Barry Cuckle works for me as a chancellor. I've had a tough episode.
Yeah.
And I like being able to order Barry Cuckle around. He feels like he's sort of an Igor manservant type character.
Yeah, hunched.
If unpaused, how many real world minutes will it take to get to the 1st of March? It depends on the game speed we set it to. I think if we set it to 3 bars out of 5, we would get to the 1st of March in maybe under 10 minutes. Maybe.
Yeah, if we turn it up to max, we could speed through.
And if we just wanted to push through it, that'd be really easy. But we just pause that, because we're now doing something very different. Oh, now we're spinning the wheel.
Okay.
Oh, this could take us anywhere. And then afterwards we do the secret event. Okay, spin to win. Lush Rural Bear.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what this is. Quite a lot of them, I don't know what they are.
Sean, this is event space.
Yeah.
Capital W, lowercase o, capital L.
Wall.
Dot 5065.
Fruitlessly scouring the countryside, you come upon a small cottage in the wilds. As you knock, a handsome young man opens. He pauses, then gives you a warm, inviting look and says, "It's very lonely out here. I wonder if you will stay the night." Well, I'll put this to chat.
Well, I'd say, yeah, it's in the spirit of the wheel, I would say, that we go for number 1. If chat wanted to rubber stamp that.
Yeah, I think...
There will be follow-on events to this.
I don't know, Swimogen, but I'm getting a horny energy from it. So, yeah, in this instance, maybe it's not just the chat that brings that to the table.
This is a horny event, I can confirm.
Let's have all ambiguity cleared up.
Yeah, it's not the... But I can guarantee you it will not be the horniest event of this stream.
Yeah, our two choices are, of course, our diplomacy goes up and general opinion goes up. And I become cheery. Or I say I really shouldn't. And then there's a 1 in 5 chance that I become chaste. Yeah, okay, it looks like we're doing it. It looks like people haven't triggered a wheel event just to say, I don't want to participate in it, as is expected.
Okay, fine.
I think it didn't need a poll. Mono duly noted that we won't poll things that are so obvious in future. In we go. The next morning you awake with a warm body next to you. You spent a long, pleasant night in the cabin, but it's time to get back to the world outside. Your companion looks you in the eyes, caresses you, and asks you to stay a little longer. Two choices. This was nice, but, I'm the king. I've got stuff to do. Or, come back to the court with me, and a man named Sir Barrington appears in the court of King Funnyair the Priestator. Should we say that this is not worth polling, and that we know exactly what we're doing?
I would say that, yeah, this falls into that category.
I think, yes. I think we're... Sir Barrington is now known as Of the Wilds. Sir Barrington of the Wilds is here. Okay, a low-born bear, intricate web weaver, attractive, quick, homosexual, craven, zealous, gluttonous, charitable, and lustful. This bear is... Oh, and my lover. I love this bear.
That, if I have ever seen a lush country bear, that is a lush country bear.
This is a really sexy bear. I think we all like the bear. Do we like the bear more than Baloo?
Whoa.
Whoa,
Sean.
Real Bill and Ted moment
Throwing
there.
division into the chat.
Oh, get him a wife. Have you fucked both Lady and Sir Barrington? Yes, can confirm. So happy right now. Oh God, yes. I love that they really show that you're lovers by adding this very relatively subtle purple aura.
It's
around,
just enough so that you can tell. It's really good. It's really good. Sean, shall we start the secret event?
Yes. Would you like to explain what it is?
Yeah, I'm trying to think how best to do it. So, having spent about 900 gold on an anti-cuckoldry monument, Funnyair is very conscious of his position in the world romantically. I think Sir Barrington of the Wilds, when they met in the countryside, really showed him a new lease of life in terms of, going with the flow, and in many ways broadening the scope of the love that bears can show for each other. And in the spirit of that, Funnyair has decided that he wanted to populate Ireland with as many bears as he could.
I'm just going to write it straight into the overlay now so that it's clear to everyone what it is we're doing.
Okay.
I realise I haven't blocked it out correctly, but £50. We're going to sleep with every woman in Pissing Myself manually. That's the £50 secret donation, and then the sheer amount of pregnancies that will cause will populate this country with an excess of bears. Hence the subtitle. Maximum bears.
Yes. So what we're doing, just to clarify, we are going to manually go into the console and pollinate every single woman every single woman in Ireland. So sure,
Okay.
let's do that.
It looks like there's
So-
none, but I've accidentally got Peter in the search bar. Okay, how many women are there? Oh, okay. Let's first do adult only.
Yeah, that's fair.
And how many are there? Oh, we can do it. It'll just take ages.
Yes.
Okay, can you remind me of the command?
It is. I think you know that it's pollinate.
Yeah, and then it's just the two people that pollinate.
Yeah, the woman first, and then you.
Okay. This really is a time to just chat. This even could be like interval or yeah. Oh, it is actually time to make a cup of tea, I'd say anyway. So let's just interval pop.
Should we make a little cup of tea? So
I think even a cup of tea won't cover it.
Do you not think? Maybe a couple of cups of tea. So are you going to? Is the plan to pollinate these women in the background while everyone has a bit of a tea break?
Yeah, but then I don't really get a break, so.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, so
Well, you've
pollinate, then the woman's number,
Then the man's number, yeah.
and then the man's number. Yeah.
We're in the scene where it's the two of us.
Interval. I wrote intervals there in transparent block, so that people know it's just.
Oh yes. Okay. How is everyone in the chat? While Sean's pollinating every Irish woman, how are we doing, everyone? He's pollinating women in the background. Yes. Smimogen says it's a real departure from the fast-paced action of the previous hour and a half.
Yeah, we're not going to unpause this time, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I'm also going to do another backup save in case I pollinate the wrong person and it breaks the game.
Oh god. I don't think you can pollinate anyone incorrectly, actually.
That's a clippable statement.
Yeah. I think we've already established that dead people can pollinate, and also two female characters, one of which is a horse, can pollinate each other. So
yeah, so it's quite a robust command. We'll say that.
yes, Cara, you've joined us at an inopportune moment because we've just reached a donation incentive where we are manually pollinating every single woman in Ireland. So what's going to happen is, because in the game it takes exactly 9 months to have a child, of course.
Are we doing incest with this as well?
I would avoid that, actually. I think that probably not in the spirit of.
Okay, I'll leave my mom out of this then. I was just on Berry, Queen of what is she? Queen Mother Berry, Queen of Scots the Jolly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's going to happen is 9 months down the line, every single woman in Ireland is going to give birth to a bear at exactly the same time.
Has anyone seen the Midwich Cuckoos?
Yeah, it's going to be like that. Children of the Corn.
Children of the Bjorn.
Oh, nice. Very good. If you're proud of that.
It doesn't work because Bjorn died of cancer. Oh boy. Do you know we've got a bear called Blizzard?
Have we?
Why have we got a bear called Blizzard?
Blizzard isn't a very beary name. Is it a reference
Did we
to a
do
famous-
that? Yeah, did we do that?
Not that I'm aware of. That must have been a
Blizzard. I'd
a man-
remember a bear called Blizzard.
Yeah.
I'll show everyone Blizzard after when we're out of interval.
Oh, Sean.
Yeah?
Semination. That's good.
Oh, Semination's very good, yeah.
That's really good.
I'm glad people are making good use of the interval.
Yeah. Yeah. People in chat saying that we should ban the word pollinate. I say that if you want to ban the word pollinate, then we can put it to democracy. But
Have we done a moratorium before? This will be our first moratorium.
Yeah, this is the first. That would be the first vote that is like a meta vote on the.
Oh, I can do Cilla Black because she's my wife. That's not incest. It's not incest to have sex with your wife, is it?
Now everyone's saying
That'd be a
moratorium.
Can I make a moratorium sub rule? I think would be interesting.
Okay.
If we moratorium something, and we can only have one moratoriumed item at a time. So if something new comes into moratorium, it knocks the old thing out of moratorium.
Okay.
So then each moratorium isn't about do we want to ban it. It's do we want to ban this more than we ban the other thing.
Yeah, it's like in Tetris where you put one piece aside for later.
Is
it?
I really stopped and thought about that.
It's a strange mixed metaphor, but
yeah, I've never heard someone describe moratoriums as. I know what you mean. The reserve. I understand the Tetris thing.
It can be swapped in for a new piece. It doesn't hold up. But
I always think that's a piece I want. It's not like get this piece out of here. It makes me uncomfortable. It's like this is a great piece. This is
okay.
This is like a line. How do you use that function? I use it to reserve the good pieces.
No, yeah, I'm terrible at Tetris.
It's showing in your use of this reserved block.
It really is my use of metaphors. I don't hate the word pollinate.
I'm very fond of pollinate, yeah. But I understand that it is weirdly gross and reduces, copulation to stamens and... What's the other bit of a flower? Stamen and something else?
Stamen and... The stamen's the receiving bit, isn't it?
I couldn't even tell you.
Stamen and... Pistil?
Did you just say
no,
piss?
That's not right.
Okay. That would have been... Pistil would have been very popular, yeah.
The anther, I think.
Yeah. Anther sounds plausible.
Yeah.
I'm on the D's at the moment, if that helps anyone.
Dwarven Sphere, I am most afraid of the 4 long piece Tetronomo, which is...
You're afraid of that? That's your best friend.
But there's so much responsibility that lies with it, That's the piece that you have to save for when the time is right and then quickly put it in. That's the piece that you want.
Your whole strategy needs to be based around the idea that you're building in preparation for those long pieces. That's like... I'm talking you through Tetris 101 here. You're always building as though one of those is going to be next and you're going to have a place for it.
See, I don't think that's sustainable. I think that the long pieces in Tetris... I don't know if it is.
Well, I can't see the chat at the moment because I'm doing a very mechanical numbers-based task, but I hope they're backing me up.
I'm going to quickly look up a Tetris speedrun.
No. It's the strat doesn't mean this is how you get to the grandmasters of Tetris. I'm talking about solid intermediate Tetris play. What they're going to be doing is kind of no relationship with what I recommend. You need to look up average Tetris player.
I could look at a really bad speedrun.
I don't know. They're still part of the
lowest rated leaderboard. I don't know. I like the square pieces because they just you know exactly what's going to happen. You put them into a corner. They're reliable.
Square pieces are the worst pieces. They're the least you can do anything with because they rotate and they're exactly the same. So the one comes, you got no options. One option, a square.
But there's no uncertainty with a square.
But there's no uncertainty with a line. I turn it horizontal, I can turn it vertical, and when I press rotate and it's now a horizontal line, I'm not shocked.
If you misuse the long Tetronomo, then that's 4 lines of Tetris that have just gone. Like you can't reclaim.
What you mean? I just place it wrongly?
Yeah, there's a lot riding on it. It's like if you put all of your faith in one Tetronomo and that gambit fails, then you're utterly fucked.
You're talking
Whereas
like
if
it's a game of poker. It's Tetris. If you put your faith in one Tetronimo and put it in the gap that you've assigned for it, you're away. Bob's your uncle.
I don't know.
One of these people's already pregnant.
Oh, I don't
Just
think.
FYI.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can't be double. This is what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm just gonna come out of the G's soon.
Oh my god. From which direction? Are you going from A downwards or Z upwards?
Yeah, I'm going alphabetically downwards.
Nice, okay. There's 3D Tetris.
Yes, Weltress.
Weltress?
Oh, so the guy who made Tetris, really interesting story. So Tetris was made by someone in the Soviet Union.
Yes.
And when he moved to the America, like he was very, very early, like Silicon Valley kind of guy, he made at least two additional games. One was called Weltress, and it was the original 3D Tetris, and it is awful. It is very, very bad and hard to understand. And then he also made the first ever aquarium simulator, but it was also very, very bad, and it would use up it would dynamically render fish based on your available resources of your computer, but it would just to make as many fish as your computer could possibly make, so that you had no headroom on your computer at all. So it would be like your computer was just constantly close to crashing, because if it had any resources available, it would make more fish.
Oh, I love that. Like you set that up
really
correctly, and you've completely destroyed someone's computer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then there was another guy who should have had a correct claim on Tetris, but then got like wiped out of the claim and didn't get any money from it, despite like moving to America from the Soviet Union on the basis that he'd be like set up with royalties, and it led to like a murder suicide. There's like loads of blood on Tetris's hands. Oh, no. Yeah, can you go find his suicide note? Can someone in chat go find his suicide note? It's incredible. It's in this really broken Russian English, and it's like I'm
looking up.
Might not be my favourite suicide note, but it is top 5.
Tetris suicide note. Vladimir Pokilko.
Yeah, Pokilko. Yeah, here we go. I think his suicide note's on his Wikipedia page.
The note reads, "I've been eaten alive. Vladimir. Just remember that I exist. The devil." Oh
is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
It's great. Can you read it again?
"I've been eaten alive. Vladimir. Just remember that I exist. The devil."
The devil gets me, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's good. I was thinking of a different 3D Tetris. I was thinking of 3D Tetris from the Virtual Boy.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I always just go straight to Weltress, but yeah, there are some good 3D Tetrises. Is Virtual Boy a headset, like an early VR headset?
Yeah, it's the one that they released between the N64 and the GameCube because they didn't have a product. And it's terrible. Everything's bright red. It gives you headaches.
Yeah.
You can't wear it easily. You got to like position it up on a desk like that. They only released about 16 games, and they're all terrible.
How's chat doing? Anything going on?
Talking about your favourite suicide note.
Great. Good on
What is
them.
your favourite suicide note?
Oh, I'm not sure actually. I just know that I've read some real corkers in my life.
Yeah, there's some good ones out there.
I have to say, right, in terms of like suicide notes, no one's ever written like a good one. No one's ever written one where I'm like, pretty good that. I mean, I know they're in a lot of like emotional distress, and a lot of people whose suicide notes that I've known personally, that I've read, didn't kill themselves in the end. But they read really badly. They read really blogspotty. I feel like you just can't write good prose in that state of mind.
You feel that if you were
I just wouldn't write one.
I mean,
I think.
yeah, Yeah, I suppose. I think if you're really serious about it, I don't think it matters that much to you.
I've struggled to get out way less complicated emotions than that. Oh, I'm nearly at the end. Thank God, because this is very terrible subject matter. So yeah, a lot of suicide notes come out just... we're out on the W's.
Oh, we're getting there, aren't we? We're getting there.
Weierberg has been impregnated by funny heir Morl.
Are we done?
Yes. We are done.
Oh.
The
secret event.
Smimogen, have you got your biscuits? Oh, Smimogen's got cornettos. The tradition is broken. Yes, so with the exception of 2 women who are already pregnant and 1 woman who is our mom, we have slept with and impregnated every single woman in Ireland, including Queens of Leon, who's only just moved here to marry her bald husband.
Okay, so 9 months from now, which is the 26th of October, someone can work out what 9 months from then is. We're going to receive about 100 notifications asking us what we want to do with our bastard bear children.
Oh yeah, what do we want to do with our bastard bear children? Let's pick a blanket response, because also if we legitimize them all, our wife will hate us, but she can only hate us. There's a cap, right? There's a ceiling to how much we are going to be. Pardon? Yeah, minus 100. So once we've claimed 2 bastards as legitimate, our wife has hated us the maximum possible amount. So just mechanically, each new legitimization of a bastard doesn't affect the game.
Yeah.
Individual poll for each one. Pete and Elise, I'm going to kibosh that right now. We're not doing that. Can we make a blanket decision? Yeah, blanket response. Mono, can you throw that to it? We have 3 things. One is there's legitimization, acknowledgement, which is a halfway house, and then there is denounce. Say, this is a false claim, I do not know this child. So an acknowledgement is, it's not an heir, but you know who it is, like it is a blood relative.
Bastard, so they won't share a dynasty.
Yes. What are the pros and cons? So legitimization, our wife hates us, but we have another heir. Acknowledgement, the wife of the... with legitimization, the mother of the child is glad you've done that because the child is kind of protected by your lineage and dynasty. Acknowledgement, I can't quite remember, but it's like a halfway house. Your wife isn't as angry. The mother isn't as happy. The child can't inherit, but is part of your bloodline. And then secondly, denouncing, your wife is unaffected. Like, she's not happy you've denounced the child. The mother of the child is really angry, and the child cannot inherit and isn't considered a blood relative.
Yeah, basically. I would say we definitely want either 1 or 2. I think if we go for 1, then we've got a lot more to work with in terms of people who we could potentially give bishoprics to become pope.
Yeah.
Or just to have more bear antics. You know, we just have more options.
Mono, what's your argument for 3 being the best option?
I would say 3 is the worst option. We don't track
Phil's saying we don't want to lose a bunch of money on inheritance. Well, let's check. Are we on Gavelkind? Oh, no.
We are... But Sean...
Gavelkind splits your holdings between all your heirs. So if we've got like 50 heirs...
But because we've already got 6 heirs, everything... It's only our oldest 3, because we've got 3 counties are going to be affected.
Of course, we don't have enough to be destroyed. If we had 50 counties, we'd be amazing, and then we'd be absolutely decimated.
Absolutely destroyed. But Sean, as well, so we're not far away from converting to feudalism and then changing our laws. So, and then once we're away from Gavelkind, that won't be a problem.
Am I right in thinking that once we have done this poll, and then I'll write in promises what the result is? Promises is really more of a memory pad. Memory pad, I'll call it. I think everyone being legit is going to...
I think it's going to sweep it. I think it's winning.
It's going to be an absolute landslide, I think.
I think you're right.
I guess I'm just waiting for that to be confirmed and I'll add it in.
Yeah.
There we go. Legitimize all bastards. And with that, I think I'm going to start a war and unpause the game. So we can play around for an hour.
2 hours. 2 hours in the stream. Should we turn the speed up? Because it'd be good to make some progress.
Well, the progress I want to make is conquering this island. What's our army looking like? Yeah, we can sweep over. What if I can press all claims on this guy?
I would say
no. Let's just bit by bit just conquer the island. I would say
go for holy wars if you can, because
why?
you might be able to claim more land. You might not be able to, but
I could do a holy war on the county.
So when you declare a holy war, you declare war on that duchy, that de jure duchy. So
yeah, okay.
It might not work out, but you might be able to claim those two counties at the same time. You might not be able to.
I'm just trying to work out what I'd be claiming. So I could holy war. This guy owns loads of stuff. This guy ought to be really powerful. He owns loads of land, but the holy war for Ulster doesn't work because Ulster doesn't map to anything.
No.
I don't think there is a holy war that covers the area that we're looking for.
No. Okay, fine.
We've got to do them individually, slower, a bit more. But to be honest, this kind of thing can happen in the background of other things happening because it's just war.
Yes.
And then if I panic, I'll just tell Ben I'm panicking, and then Ben will sort it.
Okay. You're getting a lot of trust in me.
Yes. Yeah. Please, sir.
Pissing myself, Funny Bear is right. There was meant to be a gap between the two donation tiers, but we built the anti-cuckoldry monument and then immediately cuckolded on the same day every single woman in Ireland.
Yeah, we were like a cuckoldry Santa. If Santa also makes a monument against giving presents. Oh, you've returned to your court. The hunt for the elusive white beast seems fruitless, but there seems to be many more things out there in the wild. Maybe next time. I didn't know I was hunting for a white beast, but
I think that was connected to the Sir Barrington event.
Okay. Just gonna do a little war. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, just a nice little war.
So there is actually a massive Viking kingdom that extends on like. Oh. One day I'm sitting with my daughter Martine, I decided that I should show her an excerpt from the rules of St. Benedict, in the hopes of teaching her the ways of God. She is very attentive, and I'm sure she'll grow up to join me in the Benedictine order. Great. So Martine is going to get a bit smarter, by an amount that is randomised.
Good.
Okay, can you keep an eye on... What's Lady Barrington doing leading my army?
I'll
lead my own army because I'm the strongest commander I've ever seen. Great, let's just march it straight in.
Yeah. Good.
So yeah,
We've got another army in Oriel as well.
Have I?
Yes. Just to the east.
Yes. So I see. Well, there is an army coming, so I'll just let them meet together. That's the Satanic army, I think.
Yes. I'm sorry, Jan, but we can't rename. I don't think we can rename the Benedictine order. We have to.
I just want to show everyone Peter Painting's portrait. This is directly above here. It's got the mustache that we talked about earlier. It's got a bare nose, bare ears, but it's also constantly crying because it's stressed and depressed.
I think this is what happens when you raise a human as a bear.
Yeah, this is doesn't have the bear genetic trait, but is so culturally a bear, it's starting to slowly anamorph into a bear. Yes, that is half a bear head. Yeah, skilled tactician as well. Don't forget.
Do we want to marry him off?
Oh yeah, should we marry off? Yeah, maybe we do. Commissus Mail Duan has contacted me asking if I have any interest in learning more about roses. Yeah, to the chat. Shall we? Fascinating. I'd love to see more about roses. Give me the roses now, or don't care about roses. I don't know what this leads to. I don't know.
Don't remember either.
I have done these events before. I think going to visit a priest to see more about their flowers, at one occasion, led to us discovering our homosexuality in the first place. But I don't think it is a. I think that is one of many possible outcomes of showing an interest in botany. But I'll let that throw to a poll.
Yeah. Let's see what wives there are available for our son.
Oh, can we do that while we're waiting for this?
Yeah, may as well, yeah.
I love this portrait. This is my second only to Little Barnacles.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, let's limit it to adults. Or not, actually, because we can do a betrothal and then wait for them to grow up.
Yeah. Oh, the poll is covering the list of spouses.
I can't. Can I move this? Oh, yeah, I can.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think that's good.
Shall we just look for a good claim and then work from there?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind giving my son a good claim and then I inherit it when I die.
Yeah, sounds good.
So, where's near enough that we could plausibly get it? Anglo-Saxon? Kent, Somerset, beautiful Stockport, Sussex. In 5 years she'll be of age and they'll get married.
Oh, I think she's a daughter of the king.
That is a good marriage. That's a good marriage.
That's a very good marriage.
Okay. Ualac, courtier in beautiful Stockport. I'm going to write that down. Ualac. Okay, let's just keep... I think I want claims in the UK or Northern France.
You can sort by realm.
Really nice. I've never done that before. That's game-changing. So German, that's too far away. Getting to Germany when we're Ireland is going to be a mare. Loads of Germans. Anglo-Saxon, yeah.
Here we go.
Ualac. No more claims, really. Cumberland. She's 5, though. Cowboy Dreading.
But
So
she's weak.
Oh, yeah. And then my children will be weak. I don't want weak bears. I'm going to rule it out. Weak bears? No, thanks. Oh, we got another Cowboy Dreading now, but she's stupid, so that's not going to work either. Cowboy Dreading really isn't working so well. The commander of Cowboy Dreading unfortunately has syphilis and is a lunatic. Cowboy Dreading is living up to its name here.
Oh, Sean, the poll's finished and it's a dead tie between Go to Monastery and Get Some Roses.
How do we sort that? Mono, this is your domain. How do we sort this? We've never just had a tie. What happened? Did Mono try and shut it, but someone voted at the last second?
I think people who voted for 3, who I see as Spruce Beetle and...
Oh, smart. Jambird, cast a vote now. Jambird didn't vote at all. So now she can just decide.
To change your vote posthumously after the fact, then you could, and you could decide this.
Oh, Cowboy Dreading is Reading. Cowboy Dreading is Reading.
Yeah.
I don't understand the event. I don't care. We're looking at flowers.
Oh, we're doing a runoff.
We'll start having a runoff. Okay, so we've got Elfrida, who's doing Tottenham.
That's good.
I'm writing these directly into the chat as though that will help anything. Oh, and then we're off to Lombard. Then I would say it's a toss-up between whoever I wrote down. So there's Elfrida.
You've got a Duchess there.
And a Duchess
of Picardy, and she's 13. She'll be of age in a few years.
Greedy. It's good for your tax modifier.
The one above.
Oh, as in she's a Duchess now.
She is a Duchess, and she's got good traits. She's almost of age. She's got something in a treasury.
Adelind. Ualac, Adelind, and then there was one more that's just there for padding, really. Elfrida. I'll write those. I'll keep those saved to my whatever it's called, clipboard.
Yeah.
Chat, just decide it's not an important event. It's not interesting.
I mean, I feel like Go to Monastery is in the lead. I feel like if we wanted to call it, we probably could.
Josie Pesha has correctly said that writing a reminder into chat during a poll is like whispering a wish into an industrial fan.
This is true.
We're going to the monastery.
Oh, nice.
And I've hidden the choice behind the select a spouse option.
All right, let's select a spouse.
Here are our options for Mono's benefit. Ualak is the daughter of the king. Chief Kings of Leon of Smooth Country knows about my affair with Chieftess Queens of Leon. He knows the child she carries is actually mine. Oh no, we've enraged Smooth Country.
We might get a few of these events.
I think this is going to happen a lot. Okay, Drost, no, yeah, another person knows. Only 2. Oh no, here's a few more.
It's on Boxing Day as well. Imagine finding out on Boxing Day.
Really bad Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Cilla Black's pregnant.
Okay, here we go. So this is me all the pregnancy notifications.
Oh, of course, these are all the I think we're being timed out because only a certain amount of events can be up at once.
Yeah.
Barrington.
Oh, there we go. We've not been very subtle about this, about our...
And remember, this won't be all of them, right? This is just the percentage where the husband worked it out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's going to be a few of those. Let's just...
We're being spammed by cucks.
There'll be probably another batch. Oh, no, there's not. Okay.
Jam pointing out that this is the most chaotic episode, despite the fact that we've barely progressed 3 months.
Yes, when did we start? October. Now it's January. And in March, we're going to fight the Pope. I'll just do this war in the background while this poll goes on.
Yeah, sounds good. We're almost Yeah, we're almost there.
Yeah, this should be no problem. Oh no, I got rid of the spouse. Oh, I'll find him again.
Yeah.
Oh, Elfrida's doing really well.
Yeah.
Wasn't Elfrida like the worst option? She's only got a claim on Tottenham.
I think Elfrida was the one that you put in just to bulk it out.
Yeah, just to give you more options. Why have you chosen Elfrida? Oh. Annus Beribulus. Who are these women? Okay, so Ualak is the daughter of beautiful Stockport, I think, and she's got claims on loads of countries. I can't remember them now, but like a bunch of places in the south of England. Adelinde is a Duchess of France. I can't remember where. Maybe I never knew. And then Elfrida is just another person in beautiful Stockport. She's got a claim on Tottenham. We'd maybe have a chance at Tottenham if we...
Yes, I would say the option that is by far the best has received 0 votes.
Just by the way, the Prince Louis of Christine Landlord has suggested that Fluffy gets married to his son. We'll park that.
Interesting.
Escorted through the gardens of the monastery, I immediately spot the work of Brother Maelduin. The roses are a delicate mixture of red and yellow, a hue of sunset at their centre. They're beautiful, my escort nods, offering me a small spade. They're a little cramped over there, though. Would you mind helping me out? Oh, I can do that, I think. You embrace a new interest. You either get green fingers or dirty hands. What do those mean? Green fingers, you increase your learning, and dirty hands, you lose your learning and your prestige goes down because your hands are dirty.
Someone needs to very quickly weigh into the Peter Paintings poll because it's another tie currently. Ava, if you're out there, feel free to break the tie.
You can't vote for dirty hands. You can vote for pitching in, which could give you dirty hands. But first we need to break the wife tie. Is wife tie broken? Yeah, wife tie broken. Elfrida. No, can someone tie it the right way? Who's voting for Elfrida? Elfrida is just Rusk.
No, it's closed. It's we've
worst wife.
Yeah.
Mono, can you turn one of these other choices into a poll? We're choiced to bits.
To marry Elfrida.
I don't want to marry Elfrida. I
Where
don't
is
like
she now?
Elfrida at all.
Do you remember which Elfrida she was?
Yeah. Oh well, Tottenham.
I looked at a house in Tottenham about a week ago, half ago.
Yeah.
I arrived and I just found it on Open Rent. And I arrived and the garden was overgrown and there was a broken down car in the driveway.
Really bad marriage. Go on.
And I went in, and this really dour Lithuanian man. There were 10 people in this house. It was quite literally a slum. Like they'd got a static home and put it in the garden and divided it in two and were charging for that. And this really dour Lithuanian man was showing me around the house, and he was saying, "Yeah, it's terrible, but it's cheap." And he went to the kitchen, which is like bins overflowing with rubbish. And he said, "Yeah, so any one of these cupboards is yours." And I opened one at random, and the one that I opened, the only thing that it had in it was a mug, and in that mug was some raw chicken.
I wondered where the story was going, and it really got me when it got there.
Yeah.
Like what? A chunk of chicken breast?
Like a chicken breast fillet. In a mug.
This is not matrilineal marriage. No, Fluffy will be heading over to Christine Landlord to live.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry, what you were about to tell us more about the chicken?
No, that was it. It was. I didn't rent it. I'm not going to live there.
That's fair. That's fair, and that's radical self-care.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we can shut this, Mono. That what we're doing it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Bang. Okay. Do we want to make friends with the bishop? Oh, well, then the bishop will like me. There's not really a lot of benefit to that, to be honest. Or we pitch in and we become... I think we just roll the dice on this. I think we've had a lot of polls. I don't want to get poll tired. Let's just see how... Well, let's just pitch in. Yes. Bang.
Okay.
Let's... Oh, what? Oh, of course. We've been excommunicated for sleeping with every woman in Ireland.
Smimogen excommunicated us.
Smimogen! I give you intervals whenever you want them, and now you've excommunicated us.
Can't believe you do this.
Well, we know why, right? Because I probably slept with Smimogen's wife.
Yeah. So excommunication isn't great. So if you go to your profile, you'll see it as a trait.
Yeah, what does it do?
There it is.
I've got a lot of things. Not this one.
To the left of kind and to the right of fat. It looks like a key, a lock and key.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be. But it's not good.
Everyone minus 15 likes you.
No. Oh, yeah. Everyone in the Christian world hates me. Yeah, actually, that's really bad.
So
yeah, I've changed my mind.
So you could lift this by paying money to the Pope. But the Pope hates you.
Yeah. Well, let's just... Yeah. We will have to solve the excommunication, but we're going to fight the Pope quite soon, next month.
Yeah, in about a month. Was it 8th of March?
I thought it was the 1st of March, but it's early March.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, just a little war event. Nothing to worry about. The Great Lighthouse isn't going to take ages. Oh, do you know there's a yearly cost while we're building it? Or is that...
Well, that a little bit.
That right?
It's a very small deduction.
It is not a very small deduction. It is half of my income. It is a significant deduction. I'm glad I'm the king, because if I wasn't, this would be I'd be going into the red.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you just hate cuckolding that much. Yeah. See, these are the people whose wives you slept with.
Yeah, so they've all formed a faction against me, and they all want independence from me. And they all hate me. Does anyone not hate me? Vassals. They all hate me. I've never been this hated before. Everyone hates me very near to the maximum amount of hatred that you can have for another human being.
I mean...
my God. Why did we sleep with every woman in Ireland?
And at the same time, spending half of the state's money building a monument to anti-cuckoldry.
Well, yeah, I spent a lot of money, but I didn't spend a lot of time. Well, not on the cuckoldry. Well, I was spending 25 years on the monument. Well, no, the Pope never challenged us to a duel. We are challenging the Pope to a duel.
Oh,
Almost apropos of nothing, because the Pope has never met us other than when we challenged him to a duel last autumn.
You can challenge him now.
Oh, yes. I can only imagine how Lady Barrington... I'm just going to visit Lady Barrington.
Yeah.
If there are any dangers of being seen to be a cookie, I think I'm already in the midst of those dangers.
Yeah, yes.
So let me just check. Yeah, 1st of March, dual Pope. Whole may never change, legitimise all bastards. That's all I need to remember.
Yep.
So let's go find the... I feel like the Pope will never duel us. I feel like the Pope will just sneak out of it again, but we'll try.
Let's find. Oh, can you not duel him?
Are we not rivals?
No, you are rivals. I think you are. Yeah. It should say, if you scroll down, why can't you duel him? Why can't duelers?
I'm excommunicated.
You're not involved in war.
I need to. This war will be done soon, and then I'll fist fight the Pope.
Yeah.
Don't anyone worry. I'll speed it up, in fact. So we'll do the war at double speed.
Let's get some. Oh,
we found a relic.
Oh, that's really cool. So
Magnificent painting.
Go to your treasury, and you can see it.
Yeah, I'll just let the sieging happen in the background.
Yeah.
Just trying to Oh. No, I don't want that. Where's treasury? This remarkable painting almost comes to life and brings you outdoor in nature while you're observing it from under a roof. A truly enchanting piece of art. Great, and it just gives us some prestige.
That's
and
great.
We just stole it, yeah. The war isn't going as I planned, as I thought it would. I lose more men per battle than I'd planned, and the sieges are going on forever. More manpower and more siege weapons. That's what I need. Perhaps a friend could assist me with this. Ask my friend to join the war. Ask my friend for some monetary help, or gain some prestige. I would recommend.
Let's put this is a poll. So your friend he looks like the head of some sort of.
It's the friend I made during the Crusades. It's Grandmaster Lewis from the Knights of Calatrava.
Oh, brilliant! That's like a holy order. Well, it is a holy order.
Well, what I will say is we don't need any men, but we always need money, especially now that we're making the anti-cuckoldry monument, which is destroying our treasury. We have friends Spruce Beetle, but not in our land mass. Our friends are all abroad at the moment.
Exclusively enemies.
We have not slept with his wife, no, because we've only slept with the... And also, he'll be celibate because he's part of an holy order, so... Yeah, chaste. So that's probably our only sort of candidates for friendship. I would say we ask for money, because it is more useful to us now than men. We have enough men to be getting on with.
Yeah.
And we have enough prestige to take us a long distance. Uncookable. Yeah, basically, chastity is the ultimate uncuckoldry defense.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I'd say vote for 2. 2 is what we need. We need money for this anti-cucking monument.
Yeah.
Anti-cuckoldry monument.
In a different world, you wouldn't have had a poll, but here we are.
Yeah. 1 and 3 are basically useless. Well, 3 is not useless. You get a little bit of prestige. We don't really need it.
We don't. Look, we've got 5k prestige. It's...
Oh, we got loads. Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane how much prestige. It's because these are all leftovers from the Crusades.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But we spent all our money, but we didn't spend our piety and prestige because it's kind of harder to do that. Where it's very easy to lose all your money.
Okay. Our children should be being born fairly soon, I think.
Really? When did we... Oh, yeah, it's June. Yeah, they should be being born in September then?
Hang on. No, what's October minus 3? Is July?
Mono.
I'm just the voice of the people, Mono.
Very good. You've learned a lot. You're on it.
Yeah. What can someone work out what 9 months after October the 26th is? Is it the 26th of June or 26th of July? I mean, I guess we'll find out, but...
Oh, boy.
Could be anything.
I say we can close that down. We will have chosen the.
Thank you,
We're
Jason.
very close then.
Yeah, so next month, 26th of July, we should get about 100 notifications.
Yeah, I don't have a good estimate for how many women there are, but I'd say around, maybe only around 30 to 40. Oh, I get 3.5 gold.
It's not much.
It's useless.
Well, maybe not a very good friend.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
I'm just going to go through. We're not going to try and observe every child, are we? And we're I'm just going to click through as we said we would. I'm going to legitimize every child. Click through. There's just a lot of bears come in. Bobo, ESCB, Emma, Liber, Sealaith. Legitimize. Another bear. Another children. Bear, child, Legitimize. Victus, Careth, Dorian, Telhorian, Sunny, Lucia, Kaina. Legitimize. Bear, child, bear, legitimize. Child, bear, child, legitimize, child, legitimize, bear, legitimize, bear, child, bear, legitimize, child, bear, legitimize,
I think we're
okay.
done. How many children do we have, Sean?
Poll for each name. People could have. How many children do we have? Yeah, so if we go to family. Oh boy, look at these. Look at our pogs. Look at him go. Great episode. Fluffy's developed a habit for wild parties. Oh, this is important. Well, does Fluffy still live with us? Only for now. Are we saying there's nothing we can do? Fluffy becomes lustful and charitable, or do we impose curfews and make her chaste or arbitrary?
Josie made the excellent observation that that's a whole tube of Pringles.
I think that is a full tube, yeah.
Really great, Josie. Josie on fire in the chat tonight. Well done, Josie.
Yeah, Pete and Elise is also right as well, that all those kids, and actually the one that's going to inherit is the worst one of the bunch.
He's stressed. He's got a bear outfit on because he's not a real bear.
But culturally a bear, so wants to participate in bearness.
Yeah. Let Fluffy party. I agree.
I think Fluffy is going to be allowed to party. Yeah, close it down. There's
no way I'll come back from that.
There's no way it'll come back from that.
Oh boy. Yeah, we
okay,
got some good in there. Sean, can you check the laws for me and see when we could conceivably put max tribal organisation?
In 6 years.
6 years. Okay, great. A soft goal, 17th of July.
And I think we can survive for then. Our health is pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
We don't have any diseases.
We're missing like several limbs and an eye, but it doesn't really matter.
That doesn't hurt our health, though.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, I'm trying to find places I can actually siege down. Oh, don't go over there, please. Okay, great. I've got the speed on a bit too high.
Oh, there's going to be a battle there.
Don't battle here, please. This is going to be bad.
They're going to retreat.
I can't. They're locked in.
Yeah. You just need to...
lower the speed.
You just need to unpause.
What are all these notifications? Some claims. Oh, a council member's not doing anything. Just do some statecraft.
Oh, Sean. Sean.
Yeah?
We should make Blue our court chaplain and send him to Rome.
Ah, okay. How?
So I found out. Just you might have to replace Cersei, but Oh, is Blue dead?
No.
Where's Blue?
Oh, where are you, Blue?
He may have been replaced by Bernard. I think Blue might be gone.
No. Blue? Do all the streams come to near the end and someone important dies?
I think quite possibly. Oh dear.
Blue is dead. Blue
Blue died.
passed away at some point. Blue was the one who was going to become the Pope for us, and they just died quietly.
So I think what's happened is that there is another bear. He handed it over to, it looks like someone called Bernard.
Just to be... Yeah, Bernard?
Hey.
Okay, is that the game's joke, or is that our joke?
And that's the game's joke. The
Great,
game's having
that's
some
good. It's exactly the kind of joke we've been making for 6 episodes.
Good. So if we sent him to Rome, improve religious relations, should be the third one.
Ah, and then we go straight to the Papal States.
100 boost to his chance of becoming the next cardinal candidate.
Nice,
That's
okay.
a little game hack. Yeah, F's for Baloo.
Yeah, absolutely F's for Baloo.
Didn't you notice? What a selfless little bear.
So what should I do now regarding this can of worms?
The second that the battle finishes on the island of Bear,
Go up, send them up.
and make sure you've got good commanders attached to that army.
I've got an incredible commander. They're called King Funny Air.
Make sure you've got flank commanders as well.
Yeah. I'll have to wait for this battle to end first.
It shouldn't take long now. Okay.
Okay, so pick some good... I don't know if I've got many... Oh, Cersei is now available.
Yep.
And then I'll just promote a commander in minor titles.
Okay, so it seems that... Okay, so...
Moose T could do it. Moose T seems pretty good.
So there's quite a large army.
Ah, yes. It looks like King Ivar the Bearless is actually shaped up.
Okay, change of
Yeah,
plan.
at some point they picked up loads of troops. This war's not going very well at all.
I would suggest staying in the island of Bear. Because if they come for you, they're going to get an offensive penalty. So I'd stay there.
Yes, because
now.
they've got to go onto this island. Yeah, so let the let the Satan's army just run back to Ireland and hide.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a good strat.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
dead.
Oh, thank you very much for that subscription, Manamir. Yeah, you've caught a... I don't know whether to call it one of the most or one of the least eventful episodes. I think it's a very different... Oh, they're fighting amongst themselves. And now
Yeah.
they're leaving.
They're fighting rebels, yeah. So we were right.
There's a
We were right.
rebellion. Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Do you know what? We have our war target, right? We wanted to invade that place. And as long as we keep it, our war score goes up.
Yeah, I think we should just step back and not get...
Oh!
Oh.
They came back. They came back.
Okay, so carry on doing as you're doing. So
Yeah.
they're going to try to escape now.
Yeah, we'll probably escape back to Ireland, and then we'll just reinforce our troops and try not to worry too much.
I wouldn't worry about losing this war, this battle.
Oh, Cersei just got killed in this battle. Cersei's dead. Actually, it was a very bad war for us.
Okay, let's see what happens. Given the option, if it looks like we're really going to lose, we could make a white peace. And that'd be a temporary...
I think we'll be okay.
Oh,
Oh, someone's usurped the chiefdom of Smooth Country. So Kings of Leon is no longer landed. It's just some guy. Queens of Leon. So they're not even queens. They're just people living in a house.
people of Leon.
People of Leon. Yeah, Leonic randos.
Yeah.
Oh, this person's a concern. This person's a legitimate concern.
I think everyone is. I mean, you are hated.
Yeah. Oh, the people who want independence, now that we've got slaughtered a bit, I think they're going to claim independence and...
Well, also, because Kings of Leon was one of the people who wanted independence, and now he's been deposed, that poses less of a threat.
Yes, but deposed by someone who doesn't like me, who's got more troops than me by 3 times over.
Oh, this event again.
Yeah, Mono shaves just in time, yeah.
Yeah. I would stand down your troops so that they can recover.
Reinforce better.
Yeah.
Just stand them down straight away.
Yeah. Because they don't recover when they're as well when they're up like that. And you're in no danger right now.
Yes. I'm going to reinforce troops in Belarus.
Good stuff.
And if it comes to it, I could raise a tribal army.
Yes.
No, our troops aren't all dead, but we lost maybe half of them. It was pretty disastrous. There was a very large rebel army up in Scotland, and they weren't even going for us. We just kind of got in their way.
It's bad.
It was bad luck because you kind of get stuck once you've gone over the land bridge, especially if you've gone to the Isle of Man.
You mean the Isle of Bear?
The Isle of Bear, sorry. Yes, we did shave Kings of Leon, but now Kings of Leon really is just people of Leon, which I find incredibly funny.
Yeah, it's not much more we can do. We just need to sort of be careful and wait for the war score to tick up a bit.
Yeah, I'm just being war tense at the moment.
Yeah. Not much we can do.
What's the outcome going to be of having this many children? I feel like it's going to have weird effects on the game that we can't predict right away.
I've never played with this many children before.
I think, yeah, you'd have to manually decide to have this many children to do it.
Yeah. In terms of inheritance, it's going to... Oh, nice.
Oh, we've raised some raiders.
Immediately send them to fight. So they will... Those fighters
they get angry, yeah.
They get angry if you don't put them... So just send them off to siege down someone, Scotland or Bear or whatever.
I'll just send them straight to Argyle. Should they not? They're only 300 people. They'll get clonked.
Yeah, but... You know, I mean, you can save them, but it depends on whether you're going to make another push or not, and I don't think that's... Because it doesn't make a difference, but I just, you know, you might siege down something, might cause some bit of trouble.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, oh, am I with them, though? Hang on, I'm with them.
You are with them.
If we're throwing them on a potential suicide mission, we shouldn't have our good guys with them, right? We should just chuck in some randos.
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
Well, I don't want to get killed. That's where I'm coming from.
Fair play, then.
I don't want to kill Lady Barrington. I don't mind killing Moose T, so I guess Moose T is the expendable one here.
Yeah.
So I'll just say, how do I pick no one? How do I just remove someone as a commander?
Resign.
Oh, just resign from that role, but they've not.
Yeah.
They still have a job. Okay.
Yes. They're still there. Still give them something to do. Yeah, so they'll just sort of sit there and be annoying.
Oh, Fluffy.
Oh, hello.
Elusive Shadow Fluffy. Syphilis? Well, it's just as well she's going over to Belarus. No, Christine Landlord.
Yeah, the only place that isn't Belarus.
Look, parents, grandparents. Oh, my head's sort of in the way, but siblings is once again the Pringles tube.
Yeah. God, there are so many. They're all going to come of age at the same time.
Oh God, yeah. Well, they always do. Going to do. Well, that's the only other thing that they'll definitely all do at the same time. But there will be, you know how like you get these child events, offer guidance and tell them, let them party. We'll be getting a million of those. I might just. I don't think I want to throw all of them to Paul because it's.
I think we're just going to have to just click, just cycle.
Just go with our instincts, yeah.
Yeah. Because we're going to get hundreds.
And I'm just going to pick them randomly. So, trusted and devoted Chamberlain just came up to my attention when the serving maid's given birth to a child. According to him, the son is my father. That's my boy. I encourage this behaviour. and Peter Paintings becomes lustful. I force him to adopt the child to prevent a scandal. I give him a beating for messing with inferiors. He becomes wrathful and ambitious, and I send him to confess his sins, and then he becomes chaste.
The second option gives you a grandchild called Secret.
A grandchild called Secret. Oh, thank you, Mono, for that £2 donation. I will do that in just a second.
Oh God.
Yeah, let's do this poll first. Do we want? I will read the. Thank you for the £2 donation from Mono to read the names of all my children. How about I do that while a poll is constructed for this?
That's good.
And I'll also put some music underneath it to create a sense of occasion.
That's good.
Yes, it will be the only music that we play in this channel.
Dwarven Seer, we can't duel the Pope until the war's over.
Yeah, we can't duel the Pope until the war's over. Okay, let's get going on this task.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Peter Paintings Morl. Oh, it's hard. It's hard to do. I gotta go from youngest to oldest.
All in the family tree button.
Oh. Can they all possibly be on the family tree?
Oh, sorry. There's another way of doing it.
Yeah. What is it?
Is it realm? Oh, click on the Morl dynasty. Click on the bear. Yeah, and your children. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, and then how do I go right? How do I?
Right click and hold.
Ah, okay. Here we go with the Morl family tree. Peter Paintings. Peter Paintings Morl. Fluffy Morl. Captain Barnacle's Morl, R.I.P. Martinus Morl. Martinpus Morl. Bearizona Morl. Little Captain Morl. Bobo Morl. Conchen Nick Morl. Emma Morl. Uesibi Morl. Liber Morl. Mera Morl. Saralith Morl. Connellan Morl. Deborgale Morl. Dunlaith Morl. Phelan Morl. Ilcum Morl. Lennon Morl. Sulgwen Morl. Satak Morl. Arke Morl. Arke Funnison Morl. Ailswith Funny's daughter. Kainek Nick Funny.
Oh, it's like the naming conventions where like you reference the name of your father.
Yeah. Kainek Nick Funny. Karek Nick Funny. Dorian Nick Funny. Lucia Nick Funny. Sunny Funny Son.
I like
Talon Mab Funny. Vigdis Funny. Funny's Dottier. Gullabert Morl. Thursitel Funnison. Eldwin App Funny. Iofa Verk Funny. Uyduk Meb Funny. Ladin Mac Funny. Lurton Nick Funny. Uther Mab Funny. Ite Nick Funny. Laurentios Morl. Lonan Mac Funny. Ben Lagan Nick Funny. Brighton App Funny. Aina Verk Funny. Fedelm Nick Funny. Grower Morl. Muadden Mac Funny. Ardin Ferk Funny. Bertil Funnison. Gwurgant App Funny. Mailquin App Funny. Rower Morl. Oh, and the track ended. Perfect.
Oh, nice. What's the poll saying? I think we're going for That's My Boy.
That's My Boy.
What it looks
Please
like.
rename a child to Maureen. Yes, I should have expected that. Okay. Maureen came up last night on a stream. We get a lot of cross-stream referencing. Let's just pick the eldest daughter then. Maureen. And her full name now is Maureen Nick Funny. What are we doing? That's my boy. That's my boy.
My boy.
And we're back in the game.
Nice.
Oh, they're successfully sieging, and now dead. I could move them. Nah, it's too late.
We're only £14 away. That's 2 more wheel spins from the second secret event of the stream. Worth.
Oh yeah, we are only 2 wheel spins away. That's one.
Yes.
Sunny Funny Son.
Sunny Funny Son is my favourite.
Oh, Blizzard died. Who was Blizzard? Why are they called Blizzard? Now we'll never know.
It must have been a random bear that spawned.
Just a random bear called Blizzard. Yeah, one of Smimogen's vassals and Desmond's.
Smimogen's lived for ages.
The army of Hereford is coming to bash the crap out of me. Isn't that that's Ivar's army?
Yeah.
How's Ivar got 5k?
So I would
Shall I get a raise a tribal army?
How many? If you hover over it, it'll tell you how many troops you raise.
25k. I mean 2.5k.
It's not enough.
Well, I know it's not enough, but it's not nothing at the same time.
So it's probably better to avoid him, and he'll do what he needs to do. He might take those provinces back, and then he might leave. In which case, you siege them again.
How about I go siege Wales, and that'll go distract him?
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Because he owns this little province in South. He owns he owns. I could go fight Belarus, which is the only other province that. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we could get mercs, but I don't know if it's worth.
We'd need a lot of mercs. We'd need a lot of mercs.
What? So we've got. Hang on. So we've got 2,500 tribal, 1,000 in levies. So,
what are our levies? Probably 1,000 and a little bit over 1,000. Who died? Morgana's dead as well. We've lost the witches.
But we've gained Sir Barrington of the
Sir
Watch.
Barrington is a very good spy master. Pretty good.
So how much do the mercenaries cost?
The cost of... We've also got Holy Order if we want to spend some of our piety. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're excommunicated.
Yeah.
We can't do Holy Orders. Yeah, they're too expensive, really. And then we wouldn't even have enough people.
Yeah, I'd say it's best to just wait and avoid the big army, and they'll go
I think
away.
we're avoiding. Are we going to get plague? Maybe. That's my answer. Maybe we'll get plague if.
Good answer.
Oh no, it's not plague. This is just industrial smoke. This is not plague smoke. We'll probably get smog lung at worst.
Might get Numinum ultramicroscopic silica volcanoconiosis.
Nice. I had to memorize that for a sketch in university, and I've remembered the pronunciation to this day because I had to say it like 10 times in the sketch.
Oh yeah.
Numen ultramicroscopic silica volcanoconiosis, and I had to say it very fast.
Nice.
I've invited people in my court to take part in a war game, which we use. Oh yeah, this actually isn't fun, but we'll participate. Let the best warlords win. We could get really into board games using this event. Absolutely. F's in the chat for the deaths of the witches.
Yeah, they were good witches. They were really good.
They were great. I don't know if we've got any witches left, you know.
I don't think we do. One of them died a while ago, and then 2 died this stream, I think. Both on council positions.
Ben was not in the same sketch. Ben, how come you know how to say Numen ultramicroscopic silica volcanoconiosis?
You know what? I don't know. It was in, I think... it just came up. It was...
You need to put time into it to even say that word correctly once, though, I thought.
And in sick form who could say it.
All right, so it became like a...
Very proud of how we could say it. And I thought,
you wanted to take him down a peg.
Yeah, I want to match that level. So
these choices are arbitrary, and we've had a lot of slow decision making, so I'm just going to pick one. There isn't a right answer or a wrong answer. They're both just a random chance of success. Oh, never mind. Yeah, and you either become good at board games or you don't get good at board games. You can become a board game enthusiast, which means other board game enthusiasts like you, and I think that's basically the best you can hope from the strategy game event. I think. Oh,
so playing a strategy game does not have particularly good events for people who are playing strategy games within it.
Yeah, to be honest, as a strategy game, this makes strategy games look boring.
Yeah.
I'll just do the one that doesn't make people upset with us because the benefits of the strategy game aren't so good.
Cara, it's not in a Weird Al song, but it is in The Simpsons. Grandpa says at one point in one episode.
Oh no!
I think he does. Wait, hang on. Simpsons. Newman, no, on microscopic silica.
While you're checking the history of Simpsons referencing that word, let's do this event. Ripped pillows, broken furniture, shattered vases. My marriage to Cilla Black has devolved into an unending torment of bitter arguments and fiery rows. I would be depressed, but my lover, Lady Barrington, just suggested that we'd retire to the countryside for a few days of carefree romance and passion. What a splendid idea! Result? We get a health boost. We get a health boost and no risk of discovery by Cilla Black.
Nice.
Or I can't risk it, and Lady Barrington cools off on us a little bit.
Yeah, I found the episode of The Simpsons. It's the one where he makes the rejuvenation tonic.
I think people are really into countryside romance.
Yeah. Lush country bears.
Lush country bear. Yeah, we really need to bend over backwards to get stuff into the wheel, because the wheel is not so friendly with anything that's over about 8-9 characters long.
We've only had one wheel spin this evening.
And yet we've still made it to 56 pounds.
Just through renaming.
Just through constant administrative Belarusian suggestions.
I think that means how many things does that mean that we've named? So you take away 7.
Oh.
49.
Yeah, we could work that out. One of them was to ask me to read aloud the names of all the children. So that wasn't...
A few of them are £3 as well. I feel like it's at least 20. Maybe more than 20.
Can I get the Pissed Army to raid? Oh. Apparently not.
No.
I have never fully understood the raiding mechanic. They're going away.
Sean, you should pause.
Yep.
And accept the marriage proposal.
Ah, yes. Oh, this wasn't the one I was expecting.
So
Queen Margot of Blue Country wants to marry Andrew Eldritch.
Yeah. They were betrothed in a previous episode.
This isn't a matrilineal marriage, you know.
Hey, I think we're going to have a horse king.
Does that mean Andrew Eldritch is going to become the king of the Blue Country? Hang on here.
I think you're right, Sean.
Arranged marriage. Oh, that's it.
Accept. Yeah.
Isn't that a different person?
No, same person. The event comes up twice. It just comes up twice.
Sure. I'm just going to do a lot of quick Guardian assignments because there's going to be quite a lot coming up in the future anyway, and I've got to get used to doing them quickly.
Yeah.
So let's just take a look at the Blue Country. Or should we sneak some soldiers in to take...
Yeah, definitely. As soon as they vacate, just go back in there.
Let me look at how many it'll take. It takes a grand total of 52, so we can just sneak these guys back in.
Yeah, just do it.
And then while they're heading over, which will take, a week, let's look at the Blue Country and see who's the king of the Blue Country right now.
It's a queen.
Married to this horse. A horse that is forever a child because of a weird immortality quirk. But also has real succession problems.
Yeah, it's not happy. Acting's doing much better.
So yeah, Ireland is going to be ruled by bears, and the Blue Country is going to be ruled by... Oh, it's the same thing, but with... Hang on! Blue?
He's back!
Where have you been? Spruce Beetle, thank you very much for that £4. There will be some bab renaming. Yeah, minus F in the chat for Baloo.
Minus F.
What's the opposite of F?
Minus
Nothing.
F.
Sort of a backwards E is the closest you'll get.
Is there a backwards F?
I think people just put in minus F. They're pretty happy with that.
There is a backwards F character. Apps. there's also an upside down F character.
Oh, Fin Fan Foom. Please rename one of your children. Am I renaming it Fin Fan Foom? Backwards F is 7. That's yeah, checks out.
Yeah.
Oh, oh no. Has this
What?
come from Pete and or Lise? Is this a very long Finnish word? Is this something I missed from the chat? This is terrifying. Oh, they've found a backwards F. Oh, is that from you, Ben?
Yeah. I found a backwards F and an upside down F.
Perfect.
We've got options.
Okay, I'm going to say that we're gonna have sex with Baloo, but I don't understand how Baloo is alive. Should Baloo not be? Baloo's not part of our court. Baloo's not part of our court, is why.
Oh.
Baloo got picked up by this woman with mouths for eyes. She's possessed.
See. What's happening in the College of Cardinals, Sean?
I'm going to check that in just a second. I want to honour these commitments.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Rename 2 Babs Belarus, and then rename one of my children this long. And is that Finnish? I must have missed this in the chat. And if people want me to attempt to say it, I'd really rather not. Okay, so I'm just going to go from the top when it comes to renaming. So this Bobo. No, I like Bobo.
Bobo's the name of the bear from The Simpsons.
When is there a bear in The Simpsons?
It's Mr. Burns' bear. It's the Citizen Kane parody episode.
Right.
Here's a bear called Bobo.
Belarus. And then the next one along. Let's just see if it will allow. Oh, it doesn't like the diacritics. I'll show you how bad it looks with the attempt to include the diacritics.
I think that's perfect. I think
do we want this?
Perfect.
Do we want?
He's also a hunchback.
Oh, are we accepting how this looks? Yeah, they're a hunchback and they're sick.
I mean, isn't this like a name that Elon Musk gave his child?
I think this would give Elon Musk a run for their money.
Yeah.
It keeps including the internal sign for gold as well. Yeah, I think people like it. I think people have it's captured the imagination. I think we just need to finish this war, then attempt to duel the Pope. I think the Pope won't allow it, so be warned that might be a damp squib. And then we should be looking to close up shop with having played for all of over a year now, actually.
We are so close. We are so close to hitting the second secret event this stream.
Oh, Belarus has just come in for a spin. We're gonna go out with Sir Barrington again. We've just had back-to-backs countryside tumbles. That takes us up to 69. Very nice.
Very nice.
Okay, we'll do one wheel, and then hopefully that'll take us soon to the next event. And then from there, who knows?
Let's do it.
Going in for a spin.
Here we go.
Bishop Garage Sale.
Okay. So
I love just your facial expression gives away quite a lot.
So this was something I put on the wheel, designed to maybe help along the fact that we need to have a bear as the Pope. So what this was going to do was that we force build the maximum number of bishoprics in Ireland. I'm pissing myself. So basically, we give ourselves a bit of cash, and we just go to every county and we just try to build bishoprics.
Yeah, so the more bishoprics we have, this again, we're just using the kind of the systems of the game to improve our Ursine papacy chances. So let's go through and look at how much a bishopric costs, and then times that by the amount. So a bishopric is a holding, right?
Holding. You can't build one where you already have one. basically.
And
So-
is there one? Yes,
Well, there-
okay.
So let's try the next county.
Yes.
There's one there. There's one there. There's one there.
There's bishoprics
A lot of bishoprics.
everywhere.
A lot of bishoprics.
No bishoprics in Granny's Gaff.
Let's build one there.
Yeah, yes. But I have to say, there's quite a lot of bishopric. No bishoprics in Meath. And there is no bishopric in Biere.
Oriel.
And there is a bishopric in Oriel. So we're building one in Meath, Bear, and Granny's Gaff.
Yeah, and rain check on Bear. I don't know if we can build one there.
Oh, why?
Because there's already a temple. A temple is
So-
a bishop.
Then we can build a temple. It's right there.
No.
Oh, but we have to build one of each type first.
Oh! Oh, yeah. Sorry, I read that wrong, Sean. Hang on. Okay, Sean, just give yourself a load of cash. We got 304 cash right now. So let's remember
Yeah.
that. Just give
I
yourself
want to have... Oh, yeah, so we just take it down. So I'll just give myself a ludicrous amount, and then we just reduce it down to 304 afterwards.
Yeah. So I may have been... Yeah. Okay, so let's just go through all the provinces we can and build bishoprics as much as we can. I thought that there were only... Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Let's just try.
Thank you very much, Bread Santa. That will trigger the secret event once we've finished this administrative nightmare.
Yeah.
So we just build a temple.
Go through and build as many as you can, and if you can't build them, then we can't do it. Okay, let's try somewhere else.
But isn't that it?
Let's try it again.
Try
Yeah.
Try what again?
Okay, never mind. I was wrong. I thought that you could have done it with only 2 types of holdings. I don't want to get too technical about it. But yeah.
Cara Compass wants to know what a bishopric is.
A bishopric,
I might need to convert this place to Christianity to get a bishopric.
quite possibly, yeah.
And in order to do that, I could proselytize. Is that worth doing that? Because I've got more bishopric opportunities.
You could probably just ask him to convert to Christianity. Is
Ask
the county
angrily.
Is the county Norse? Or is he
Religiously, the county is Germanic. So that's Germanic Norse.
Okay.
Excuse me,
so
I didn't
I'd
mute.
say you can proselytize in that country. In that county.
Okay, so let's get them across, and then we can build. I'll put that in the memory board. Bishopric in Bear when Christian, and we'll proselytize there. So there we have built all the bishoprics we possibly can there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the bless yous. That is appreciated.
So we give those to, when they're completed, we give them to bears. It increases our chance of getting a bear into the College of Cardinals.
Yes, so all the bishops for all these bishoprics are going to be bears. Cara wants to know what bishoprics are. Did we cover that?
A bishopric is the equivalent of like a diocese or a castle or a city. Well, they're ruled by like a feudal lord or a mayor. A bishopric is controlled by the church. So it's just church-owned land, basically.
Yeah, you got it. So yes, we got £70. So we're going to reveal the last donation.
Yeah. How do you want to do this? So, Funny Air has done a lot of self-reflection over the past.
Yeah, we're not who we started the stream as, I would say.
And I think he's come around to realise he's taken all of these children into his family home. He's legitimized every single one of them, and everyone hates him as a result. He's got 30 unmanageable.
And as a result, it's become very hard to cling so passionately to some of the declarations that maybe we made much earlier on in the stream.
Yeah.
And we'd like to make reparations for that.
Yes. I think so.
And with that, I will update the overlay. We're now going to have a pro-cuckoldry monument just to try and clear things up about where we stand. Now, where should this be built, and what form should it be taken in? This will be given the amount of pausing. The anti-cuckoldry monument will be unveiled, and then perhaps just over a year later, the pro-cuckoldry monument will be unveiled.
Cannot pause on the lighthouse of anti-cuckoldry.
Yeah, that actually can't be stopped. And while it's going, it's taking half of our income. So when the second one's going, we're going to have no money.
We're going to be absolutely bankrupted for a net neutral opinion on cuckoldry. So, Sean, you can build it in either Lochline or the county to the north of you. Granny's Gaff. I feel like it could
Should we build it in Granny's? Oh no, because that's where my granny is. I don't want to build a pro-cuckoldry monument in my granny's gaff. Okay. What other options are there?
Lochline.
It'd have to be Lochline then.
Yeah. And Great Works.
And then what form do we want this to take?
This is going to chat as well. So we've already invested lots of money in the anti-cuckoldry lighthouse. Do we want a rival pro-cuckoldry lighthouse? A sort of, two towers situation, or do you want to mix it up and have maybe a pro-cuckoldry library, or pro-cuckoldry university where people can learn about cuckoldry?
We actually can't build some things because the place isn't developed enough for some of them.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So, what can we build?
We can have a statue. We can have a harbour, pro-cuckoldry harbour, pro-cuckoldry lighthouse, pro-cuckoldry palace, garden, library, or mausoleum.
I think I saw one at the top there as well. Cathedral. Yeah.
Cathedral. So can someone write these into the chat for Mono to pick up? So we can have a pro-cuckoldry cathedral. Please, someone write a list. Statue, harbour, lighthouse, palace, garden, library, or mausoleum.
Red Coyote in the chat pointing out that whatever it is should be getting fucked by the lighthouse.
Or build both and then just sort of push one into the other. Mausoleum, very nice, Josie. Yes, we'll do that. We'll attempt to quickly end this war, which, like most wars I get into, seem very simple to begin with and then unravel incredibly quickly.
Yeah. I think we are province.
Pardon?
We can unpause, I think, while this happens.
Yeah, let's unpause. Yeah, and I can keep the great work thing up. And then we'll reduce the cash to bring us... Do you remember what it was? 302 cash?
It was 304.
304. I'll just obligate this vassal to not... Smimogen keeps wanting to hurt me a lot.
Yes. You didn't do anything to her. Him.
Them in this probably.
Them.
Is Morgana just dead, or did that happen a while ago? No, that's an old one.
August. It seems like people are going.
Smimogen's in the chat role playing, which is very good.
Yeah, it seems to be lighthouse, harbour, or mausoleum, but harbour is leading. A couple of votes for palace and gardens. You know,
pro-cuckoldry harbour is really funny because, like, let's say you're trying to like do business with this place, but you don't agree with cuckoldry. You've kind of got no choice if you want to like land your ship there. That's it. You've got to land on the pro-cuckoldry harbour.
I like the fact they're both nautical.
Yes. Well, yeah, I think it makes sense.
Yeah, this could go anyway, really. I think it's going to be either harbour. Oh no, yeah, it could be harbour or lighthouse. They're tied.
I think people are finding this one hard.
Yeah,
legitimately one of the tougher polls, and we've had some doozies.
Yeah. God, this is tied. It's tied. It's neck and neck. Anyone who hasn't voted? Yeah, this might have to be runoff, Sean.
Yeah, if we want to take it to a runoff, I think we should actually. Yeah, 23 votes is normally rinsing through most of the people who are going to vote. Yeah, I think we need to go to a runoff. Although all the others weren't very popular at all, so even with the runoff, it's going to be tight.
Yeah. Those few votes make all the difference. Oh, and we've sieged down the province. That's good.
Shall I poke them through? Shall I just poke them through onto Galway and just see what it's like, and then turn around if it's bad?
Yeah, go for it. I think I'd sort of employ guerrilla tactics in this war, really.
Oh yeah, full gorilla, a big ape. Okay, it didn't work. The same thing happened. The same thing happened.
Okay, we tried.
The exact same problem happened again.
Okay, looks like we're going for... Oh, yeah. Oh, Harbour's pulling away.
Oh, that whole army wiped off the earth.
Yeah, they're gone.
Wiped off the earth. Demonzi TV, if only we could restart. We're very deep in. You're right, actually. Resign.
You could
New game.
A white peace if you wanted to end this war bloodlessly. And
but we were so close. We were on 61%.
It's up to you, but sometimes you might want to refocus your efforts on sieging down another province, or
Yeah, or trying to focus on someone who doesn't have 5k. Should we just white peace it then?
Yeah.
What do I lose for that?
Like nothing. You get
Yeah, we'll try this again in a bit. We'll have. I don't know why they have so many people right now.
Yeah. Worth
but
it,
yeah, this just isn't. It's not worth pursuing this because the same back and forth can just happen for a long time.
Yeah, best to be safe.
Okay, the harbour I think is pulling away.
Yeah.
I think we'll. Should we try and duel the Pope?
Let's go for it. Can we? Yes.
Pope duel is an option right here. Okay, pro Cuckoldry Harbour. Maybe we'll do that first. Lock a line. Pro Cuckoldry Harbour. That's very funny to me. And remember, we're going to absolutely have no income for 25 years. Okay, pro Cuckoldry Harbour. I think we get a chance to name it and say what these things are for once they're done.
We name them now, actually, Sean. I've just realised.
Can we?
I think so. Go on, click on the top left. There's a little renaming button.
Yeah. So I'll call it pro Cuckoldry Harbour, or Cook Harbour maybe. Well, no, not Cook, because a cook is someone that it's happened to. So just call it Cuckoldry Harbour.
And then anti-Cuckoldry Lighthouse.
Could we call it Cuckoldry Prohibited Lighthouse? What should we call it? What do we... I feel like Cuckoldry Harbour is straightforward.
Yeah, it sounds nice. It rolls off the tongue.
We could call it Anti-Cuckoldry Lighthouse, but I feel like we're missing a trick. I feel like there's something else possible. Don't sleep with my wife house. Yes.
Don't sleep with my wife house.
Don't sleep with my wife house. We got it. Oh, I love when an idea comes through and everyone just knows that's the one.
What's great, Sean, is that it appears just to the right of your screen, underneath all the tribes that you own.
Oh, yeah. We'll see it constantly. It's just written small over here.
How much it's costing us.
Look at this. So let's just so you know, because this is going to be the case for 20 years plus. I earn 21.
Oh, this is bad.
This is really bad, actually. This is going to put us in minus. We can't afford this. Hang on. Yeah, the Great Work Construction is... I don't think it's like counting both of them right now. I don't know why. But it's not... Once it counts both of them, maybe when we're feudal, we'll have more...
Yeah. Possibly.
I need to now reset the cash as well. So we're going to... Let's just go down minus 3031. Can we do... Is that how you do it? Minus? You just put a minus number in?
Yeah.
Oh, how did that work?
No space between the minus and the...
And yeah, if you do a space, you get 5k. Cash minus 8031. and then back up to cash. What are we on? 3-0? You said it before.
There we go.
Okay, it's not going to work out well. And then we're going to deal the Pope, and then I think we should wind down. I think we've had a lot of it. I think we've had a lot of it. I don't think the Pope will do it. I think the Pope just doesn't duel. But we'll try.
See what happens.
Okay, then we'll unpause and just wait around. Okay, and then I'm going to... I actually have a chance of sort of forcing him to accept because I'm really good at intrigue, but we've got a 1 in 5 chance of fluff in this, so... Does the Wife House bring trade? We got to wait. Yeah, we got to wait 23 years or so before we get the benefit of that, though.
Okay, let's see what happens.
The Pope Eugenius. Remember that Pope Eugenius' real name is Barry Cuckle. Has chosen to accept your challenge to personal combat. The duel will take place in a few days. That's what I thought. Well, I'm going to win, right? Because I'm a bear.
Yeah.
Just as I begin to think that I'm wearing my opponent down, Pope Eugenius III lunges at me with more force than so far displayed. Sweat drips down my forehead when suddenly I hear someone shouting, describing the scene incredulously. He has managed to crush my head in. The Pope has killed. Hang on. He's 58 years old and has a personal combat skill of -30. He's depressed and he's malnourished. I am a bear. I am a pirate bear. Well, I do have 1 leg and 1 eye and 1 hand, and my personal combat skill has suffered for all of that. And actually, yeah, I do have loads of problems. But yeah, I've been killed, and now I'm playing as Peter Painting's the worst bear in my entire dynasty of 50 bears. I'm dead. Funny air, Priest Hater has died. I've lost titles, I've lost Meath, they've all gone to Fluffy.
Sean,
We've got a new heir. Oh, we are ending now. I just want to see what it looks like.
Oh boy.
Remove interval. We're going on the biggest interval of all. The end of the stream. Wow. It never fails. There's just something that crops up at the end and really...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like the game knows.
We tried to kill the Pope, and the Pope not just killed us. 58 years old, depressed and malnourished, crushed the skull of a bear. Wow. Well, we'll see you next week for episode 7, where, you know, we're just going to continue. We'll do what we do every night. Try to make the bear a pope.
Oh, God. Oh,
50 kids. We've now got 50 siblings who are going to try and take everything they can from me.
Join our Discord, guys. Exclamation.
Yeah.
That's a good meme.
Yeah, there's stuff coming up in Discord. Wasn't there something else to... Yeah, we've got a little chat bot in there that we need to decide what to call and what its profile picture should be. So you've got a chance to wreak some havoc in the meantime. Oh God, yeah. Thank you, Jambud. Next Wednesday, just throw to the little schedule. Every Wednesday is Meme Machine. Friday is the Unpopular Stream where I just play some weird games. King Morl, you are watching right now. Next Wednesday's Meme Machine is a very special one because during last Wednesday's, we discovered something called the Cowboy Collective. Don't ask me how. And they are offering a $1,000 bounty for anyone who makes them a cowboy-themed music video for one of their many 1-minute-long songs. So I'm soliciting any cowboy footage or cowboy sound effects, cowboy assets, essentially, and we will make a music video live to send to them to claim that $1,000 reward. So that's coming up next Wednesday. Yeah, this has been King Morl episode 7. One of... I don't know how to describe it. I feel like nothing happened, but at the same time, an astounding amount happened.
I think the shortest amount of time has passed in one of these episodes, but it's been definitely more eventful.
Shortest.
A lot of people.
Thank you very much for that follow. Mortirays. Thank you very much for that follow, Mortirays. We're just closing down now. Great. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching the stream.
H is in the chat for history.
H in the chat for history. We must at all time pay our respects to history. That is what we're watching unfold in front of us.
Yeah, there we go. Mine as well.
And from us both, good night.
Good night.
God bless. And don't let the Pope cave your head in.